tell us, Cole, how much you really feel in tonight's episode of Ginton Dice.
I'll do the rogue.
So, hello everybody, and welcome. Um, welcome. Yeah, no, that's it.
The fuck?
That's all the intro.
Is that it? Where's the rest of it?
Your mom, that's where.
You wish.
Damn it.
You wish.
Welcome everybody to another glorious episode. I think as always we're just going to hop right in it because we have no announcements whatsoever. So yeah.
Well, no announcements. Are you ready to get fucking your ass handed to you before you can even do one thing?
Yes.
I'm scared.
I mean no, but yes. So
no.
where we last left off, as you guys arrived to this island to the far west, you spoken with a dragonborn and two elves, who kind of explained a little bit about this island to you guys. It's overrun with a couple of drakes that their friend, no matter how many times beats these drakes, they kind of keep coming back. And you guys, still being friendly in a sense, got to speak to them and ask them about their friend, who then came out as a giant gorilla with two arms. I still forgot the name of that creature's name, but Apilion, no, is it Apilions? No, anyways, Alphalon is what it's called. You guys hopped on its back, made it invisible, and had it travel to where these drakes were coming from.
Forgot that we had Dwayne and the voice with us.
Yes. You guys went to the hole, which was roughly around
Bigger than expected.
yeah, like 100-ish like feet in diameter and stuff, and with a little bit of conversation back and forth, lasting a bit, some of the drakes that were on guard kind of noticed you guys. Elise, who quickly reacted to this and summoned her own version of a white dragon, using one of her creative spells, and scared the other drakes down the hole. Not all of them, but some of them, as the other ones were not there. You guys then decided to maybe tackle this later, maybe not. Why don't you go ahead and take us to the shiny rock, which you guys understood to be the obelisk. As you guys got there and started to approach the obelisk, Dwayne noticed the symbols that were glowing and was going to go and touch it when the protector, the guardian, if you will, emerged beforehand, before the vision. And as he emerged, summoned a little bead of fire as he expanded it to encompass to pretty much a good portion of the field. Yeah, there you go. And you guys feeling like the heat from it as it pretty much absorbed you guys in, if you will. And as we start off, I'm going to put us back here again.
Ah! Why is that dank things everywhere?
Dank memes?
Where is the journal? Just so I'm clear.
It's
Top right book.
Yeah, it's
Top
the
right.
top right. Looks like a book.
What's with
Not
all
the
the
right book, but the middle book. The open book.
Which the open book? Which one's an open? Oh, okay, I found it.
The one next to the suitcase.
The same place as where Terrence put that one guy who he disappeared back when we were in the tournament.
So I don't have
Stop.
one, correct?
You should have one. If you don't, I'll deal with it later.
Okay,
So
we're good then. I do
yeah.
not.
Okay. So, anyways, all right. I think I got that fixed. So, bring out the.
We cast fuck you.
All
Is the
right,
guy
so
dead yet?
at the top of the turn. Oh yeah. I forgot one last thing. Da-da-da.
Is he naked?
No, he has clothes on.
Many clothes or
Your
just is revealing clothes?
Like, are we talking like
Both.
mesh like clothes?
Are they
No.
like 1,000-year-old tattered dirt?
It does look a lot like really dusted, kind of withered away clothing of what a priest of sorts would look like. But anyways, at the top of the order, right? So as you guys took the fire damage as it came out, I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws, please.
That's illegal.
Oh. Oh.
What is the creature?
Hey, 9.
It's not of a specific
Hey, 9.
kind.
We need
if
more
you will.
9s.
Okay, I wanted to double check. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a mixture of everything.
We need more 9s.
Oh.
Uh,
19.
I got a bad.
The 19 can be an honorable member.
a 6 from Dwayne, and
You said 6?
yeah, and
Upside down.
and,
Upside down 9.
2 from the voice. This is great.
You know what? 11
So-
minus 2 is 9, so the voice and Prime together can join the club, but only together.
All right, so
Only together. They are a
everybody
package deal.
besides Aeth, you take
Oh, plus 9.
what is it?
If it's
Okay.
fire damage.
It is
Speed,
not.
it's the speed is damage. Phallic damage.
Sure.
Oh, that's kind
How
of low,
much?
but that's fine. You guys take 5 cold damage as
No.
as his staff kind of transforms with almost like a whitish orb on it. As he taps the ground, the entire ground becomes covered in ice, and it is now difficult terrain.
Okay.
I don't need to get close to slap your shit.
Prime is pushed back. Elise is pushed back
No, that's fine.
I have
because
a wall behind me.
you.
Are we outside?
Yes, you're outside.
so I don't
Garber,
know
how you're
roll,
outside.
roll a d4 for me. A 1, you're going to be in. 2, you're going to be out.
Me?
No.
Thank you.
Garber.
Okay, so
I think you meant even or odd.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put you kind of here, but you're like in Aeth's spot, just so you're aware.
So I got pushed into 8th.
Yes.
Thanks for catching me.
He's gonna be.
Wasn't
pushed
trying
back,
to.
And she's gonna be technically pushed that way. As I get
How's
this.
the voice look? He
Not
doesn't
good.
have a ton of hit points.
Don't think he does.
Put 1 there.
Too bad I'm not a life.
Put 1 there.
Why is the wet in front of me?
These are like ice spikes as they pop from the ground.
I kick my ice spike.
We failed our save at.
It's one of those hard ice spikes.
Or
so
5. I hurt my foot against the ice.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like one of those. It's like one of those ones where you think you're gonna kick it, it's gonna break. You just.
It is like they're like, oh shit, that's my
Alright, so
father."
these technically block your path as well, so keep that in mind. Prime,
Okay.
as we begin.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Hello.
I'm just gonna click that so that I can show you I don't care about your terrain stuff.
Cool.
And then can I shoot the guy?
Currently cannot see him.
Wait, really?
You have the spikes, imagine like they're in front of, like they're pretty decent in size. So it's
Oh,
like
okay.
they're blocking
sorry.
your view of him.
Can I I can't move yet.
You can.
I don't know what you're talking
Now
about.
I can't. Now I can.
Because
Alright.
I didn't just slam the space button to unpause the game.
So, I want to look at feline agility before I hit it.
2001.
So,
you-
feline agility
I
is a free
probably-
action, right?
I plan to run in circle around the thing and then shoot.
Maybe. That's fine. I just want to see the whole vantage point. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you want?
I'm gonna use feline agility if I can, if it's a free action.
I think it is.
It's an
Then you
action,
can't
it
move
says.
then you can't
Does
move
it
the
say
next
it's an
turn.
action?
I'm gonna
don't
say it's
know,
a free
I mean-
action because while it does say it costs a action, it doesn't say it costs one action. So it's a free action. Well,
Okay.
That's
Because
your
I'm
ass.
going to.
because you do have to like not move to be able to move again. So
Hold on, I went too far. I had a vantage
just
point.
said-
I could see him, and then it was gone. There we go. I'm gonna go here.
cool.
And I'm gonna start shooting.
You start shooting away, good sir.
I gotta find my sick.
When is the voice's turn?
My
Oh
sick
dear. Oh
gun.
god.
Yuck.
So first one's
Ooh.
23 to hit.
Or a silver dank eye.
Dank.
She needs to-
Damn.
yeah,
You know
that
what
hits.
dank means?
And then I get another one because rangers and stuff. That's pretty low. That one misses.
Then takes that. Yep.
And since it's the first round of combat, I get to do it again. Oh my god. Prime.
Easy hits.
He is going to cast shield.
Okay.
God damn it.
So I have a question.
What is your said question?
Can I still add it on since I technically hit? Like, can I use one of my bonus actions? Like one of those?
Technically,
maybe, yes.
no, because the fact that blocking it, like he shields, so it blocks the damage, like it blocks the attack. So technically, the 18 doesn't hit him because the shield adds AC
Okay.
to his thing for this until his turn starts. His AC is now higher.
Okay. Alright,
So
I got you.
so technically 18 missed.
Then I'm just gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him. There you go.
'Kay.
I would have done it
Alrighty.
before, but I thought I was gonna do the other thing.
Nope.
So.
It's perfectly fine. That's why shield is like a good and sometimes bad for some things because it's a
especially with, like,
reaction to
magic
use.
missile.
Mhm.
So okay. Elise.
Got it out quick. So.
Wait, I need to look at. Is it? How does this? Oh, is it? So is it like a wall or what is it?
There,
Like if I stand.
there is some sections of the wall that it's what you guys saw from a distance. There is some sections of a wall, and then there is some that are like broken off that allows people to move back and forth. But because of the glaciers or
Yeah.
the spikes,
Well, since I know that the voice is a fucking weenie, I am going to first activate my story 4, and I am going to choose the archer because it is time to kill. And then for my action, I shall cast a polymorph on the voice and turn it into a giant ape. Voice smash.
let me go here.
Voice smash.
As the voice just stands there a little
There.
confused.
And then because and then to break line of sight with him, I'm gonna go stand
I'm
behind the
gonna
pillar again. Cause fuck you,
move
that's
She
fine.
her
becomes a large
out.
creature, right?
Yeah.
She becomes a giant gorilla. She can go fight now. Did she break down the wall on their side?
I'm gonna be calling
no,
voice
it's
ape,
kind of like
note,
it's
voice ape.
it's high enough to where it's awkward for her on her chest. So it's kind of like if she's going to go in, like difficult movement, you know, stuff like that. But no.
Oh. I would have been funny if the wall fell on the top of them.
Well, how big is the wall? Let me. Oh. Eh.
I give Joseph ideas now.
I said no, so we'll keep it as that. I won't be too mean.
Too late.
Like-
Joseph's like shit too late. It's like shit too late. I had a chance and I missed it.
Okay. The voice as feeling
Giant
this
ape.
wonderfulness. Yeah. Awkward position, but she's still there, so she's just gonna like try to smack him.
He gets 2 attacks, right?
2
Yes.
smacks. Yeah.
Smack number
Or
1.
smack, 1 throw.
Ooh, that's low.
There's no reason. to
Smack
throw.
number 2. Ooh, that's good. Oh God, why? That's a lot of damn 2 10s and a 2.
And that's because Joseph, I give you the curse of the DM where like I force you to fight yourself and you roll really well.
God, that is not good.
Dude.
That
just
was
like, oh,
painful.
It's like, oh damn.
Okay. X, he's stuck between a rock and a hard place.
A monkey in a hard place.
Oh yeah. Now he's stuck between 3 places.
Oh Jesus.
Cool. So
Yeah, he hears a release shout from behind the pillars. I just killed the guy. You finally get to fight.
he's going to come around and wrong sheet. Yeah, pulling out his wonderful sword of his.
The Dragon Priest instantly absorbs it, and we all die.
Oh my God, that would
Yeah,
suck.
he absorbs it with his face.
No.
I told you, Joseph, you're gonna get fucked. It's like it doesn't really matter.
Well, here's what's okay. So he
crits
rolls
twice.
he rolls 21 twice, right? Just gets above it at least by 1 point. For the first round of damage, it's the slashing one is a 1 and a 6. And then for the his other part of the cold damage, 2 1s and 2 6s.
Oh my God.
And then he just
It's all or
rolled
nothing, all or nothing.
absolutely like low on the other ones. But my God.
No. Well, at least the monkey fucking wrecked this guy's world.
Watch the voices to know who actually does anything. This fight.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could be.
and that's where he is at. Aeth.
I'm gonna.
I mean, at least we don't have to save our ass at the moment, right? Which is nice.
Until you lose concentration, which you
No, I
barely
better not
can.
use that.
I mean, I also have
can't use
work.
that.
Oh wait, I should have used the other thing so I would never lose concentration. Motherfuckers.
Well, unless he deals like 100 damage to you.
I mean, I also have
Alright, I'm
Warcast as
gonna-
well.
My food's here. Alright, I'm gonna move. Oh shit! Food. I'll move over to the side a little bit.
You won't be able to because technically that glacier blocks you. Technically.
Oh.
So you.
Technically.
Oh.
It,
Well, it can't see it, so
Technicolor.
it affect him.
You can't see it now. He has a top-down
Okay.
view, so it should be perfectly
Yeah,
able
but
to see
he
it.
can't. He has no.
Can I stand?
judge of it.
Can I stand right there then?
no,
Where
because
Garbu is? No?
I moved Garbu there because technically he's in your spot as well. So both of you are standing in the
Okay.
same spot.
I'm
I
not
just-
resisting if he steps over me.
I
I'm 2
just-
feet tall.
I just moved
Well,
him there.
Oh,
The-
we're in the same spot.
yes, the glacier is technically blocking the entrance in that little spot.
Okay. I'm gonna grab Garbu and I'm gonna use Dimension Door to appear next to where X is.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
You appear in the hole with the drakes, and the drakes are like, oh.
So go ahead and move wherever you want to move, and then I'll move, or Garu can move himself.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right here.
Hmm.
Also, X's official name in the notes is now Dwayne. I just wanted.
That's
And then
perfect.
Garbu
That's
can
fine.
be moved right there.
Move him.
And I'll cast Hexblade's Curse on, or I'll cast Hexblade's Curse as a bonus action.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Fantastic. Garbu.
See if my food's here.
That was sniping.
What are you barking at?
I need to refresh the page real quick because it's lagging out. Because of course. Why would that is as my page loads. And it just timed out again. Why? Why? Okay.
You know, this would be the perfect time to have shatter.
Would be a great time.
Oh my god. Oh, what are you doing, bud?
Zoals de druids kan learn it all.
Does anybody? Well, the voice was the name now. Does anybody look hurt? After
No.
all this?
No.
I
think like
mean,
the damage in total hasn't been more than 10 or something.
no, it shouldn't have. It's been a little bit of a lowish.
Where's the thing I'm looking for? As a bonus action, I would like to.
Rage.
Oh, okay, never mind. I still have that spell.
You do want to rage.
What is this dragon priest wearing?
Priesty robes.
No metal, if that's what you were looking for.
That is.
Put a ring on him. If you like it, then you put a ring on it.
Put a ring on him.
Spiritual weapon, or not weapon, guardians.
Spiritual? Wait, no, not weapon.
I
Guardians.
meant to cast that at 4th level, but I cast it at 3rd, so there would be one more. What is it? D8.
He is.
Yeah.
So 4 more on top of that, 20.
20.
He is going to resist that.
That's 4th level. Somebody remind me next turn that I cast that at 4th, unless I lose concentration.
And he takes half, right?
Yeah.
If he succeeds, yeah.
Well, he chose to resist it. So.
Chose? Oh,
He
shit.
chose. Alright.
Man, you know he's strong when he wants
I can't
to
cast
choose
any
to
more
do that.
spells.
Okay.
Is this an action or bonus action?
Spirit Guardians is an action.
As an action.
Yeah.
No, I was reading another thing to see if it was an action or bonus. Okay, that's it for me at the moment.
Alright.
It's his turn.
Finally.
I'll take a bullet.
Finally.
Let's see.
And I get to go again.
He is going to Misty Step out of there.
We don't get attacked. Oh, man.
Anybody have counter spell?
I do.
A
Nah,
Misty Step.
I'll use it.
Oh, God.
Counter
Lucky.
spell.
He's not going anywhere.
He was actually casting Misty Step at 10th level.
10 level, yeah.
Level. Oh my god.
He's actually a demigod.
He's a demigod. He just uses Misty
No,
Spell.
10 level is just a full-on Prime God or something.
Yeah, it's a 5th level counter spell. I don't know why it will
Hex
damage with
doesn't
that.
use a spell, right?
No.
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 Okay.
It's Hexblade's curse.
I forget about
Hexblade.
that. Okay,
Hexblade's
that's,
curse doesn't
Cast
cast a spell.
Hex, he had to cast the spell.
okay, that's fine.
That's 'cause he
So
was not a Hexblade.
that's fine.
Why are you rubbing my foot?
So he then turns to face you guys. And
I'm just pointing at 8th.
You're just pointing at me?
Oh, is it the start of his turn?
mhm.
I need him to roll another save, I think. Let me reread it. When you cast the spell,
Is it start or is it end?
for the first when it enters the spell for the first time on its turn. So when I cast it, and then also when he enters for the first time on his turn, which starting his turn would also count for that.
So go ahead and roll the damage for me.
It's a great spell. Listen, guys, it's my main damage source. Where the heck is it? I'm also blind.
You're not me.
You're you.
Yeah. Did you roll it at 4? There you go.
Hey, just passed.
He chose to succeed.
Who
Oh
gets
my
half damage?
gosh. So 9 or 8?
8.
I think it was 8. Yeah, it was 8.
It always gets rounded down.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Left for 8. Then it gets rounded up for blindness damage.
And
You missed it.
we're just going to do. Yeah.
Remember that he
Sorry,
cannot cast a
top
level.
down
He
view.
cannot cast a level spell.
No, but his staff
See-
can.
Just to remind him, because I noticed that some DMs forget, like that I've played it recently, forget that
Okay.
they like. But I cast. They also do like I cast a bonus action that gets cooked, and they're like, but for my action, I'm gonna cast another spell. It's like, no, you can't.
No, but his
Yeah, the
staff
special
can.
staff, which we need to try and
Is
take
it-
after.
Are you
Oh,
telling me
staff
there's
must have
something to
purpose.
you? There's something to yoink?
Oh
Yes.
no.
I
Watch
need
it, belts.
you guys, Aeth,
It's just
Garbu, and Dwayne, to make a Constitution saving throw against
Um,
Ooh. Ooh.
a cone.
I'm
of
cool. I'm cool
cold.
behind the wall.
You got I'm not a
Cool.
warcaster.
Cone of get fucked.
Wow, he also rolled an 8.
Why don't you go, Warcaster?
I rolled a 7 to 11.
Next
Okay.
time.
I need all 3 of you to take 34 points of cold damage.
That hurt.
Of 34, by
34.
the way.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
a DC 17 Constitution save to keep your spell up.
That's what I was asking.
17.
Can't.
Ah, darn.
It's
down.
gone. That's okay. I still have more 4th levels.
Good
How do I
decent.
delete that? What? How do I?
Good thing I chose
can do it.
Hexblade Curse, not Hex.
There you go.
Okay.
Alright.
Why am I having such a hard time?
He is.
What was that, like a cone of cold?
Yes,
It was.
he is.
If only I could cast it back at him, that would have been funny.
Stuck
Are we
in.
slowed now? Isn't there like a second?
No,
second?
it doesn't. It doesn't do
No.
anything, unless you're killed by it, because then you become a statue, a frozen statue.
Killed
Yeah,
or
it just says
knocked out
any,
from
a
it?
creature killed by this is a frozen statue until it thaws.
Yeah,
Unless you're
I'll-
unconscious and get hit while down.
I'll link it here so you can look at it. Oh, there you
Okay.
go. Oh, that would have been nice damage. Oh,
Wow.
Jeez.
Alright.
This guy seems
Okay.
very cold based.
So now, on the top of the turn
I
order,
control water.
I first need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
This shit again.
I've failed 2 of these in a row.
Wow!
You
Hey.
can't fail a 3rd in a row, right? Right?
Hey.
Right?
Really
Are you
roll
rolling
higher than-
17?
Dwayne
can't
needs
fail
to
a
make
3rd in a row.
one.
But 8 succeeded
I
with
technically
a
got a
19.
7. I just want to point that out.
I got a 19 on that last one.
You got a natural 1. As 8th becomes a
technically-
or not 8th, Prime becomes a frozen statue.
I technically.
Okay, so Prime,
Before he says it. I'm gonna do the same.
Garbu. Wait, what?
Nothing.
Prime, Garbu, Aeth, and the giant ape.
So 17 did fail?
You guys, yes, take 8 points of fire damage.
What, the
Ooh.
monkey has like 140 something HP? 100...
157 or
49.
something?
Yeah, it's 149. I'm not gonna like you can track of it. You're a monkey now. It's not
Yeah.
my monkey.
How much fire damage?
8.
8,
So
How much was
4.
it again?
4,
8,
8.
8,
8.
8.
We're taking 8.
Ocho,
Okay.
ocho.
That's,
Spanish for 8.
Did he? No, he
What's
did.
Otta.
French for 8?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So you
English
guys
one.
notice like
Neuf.
pretty much by a couple of seconds
9.
of you guys still in this, like it feels like it's getting hotter and
Oh, no.
hotter. You guys are sweating. I now need all of you to also make a dexterity saving
It's
throw.
getting hot in here.
so double
Next.
checking. Is this a entangle type spell?
No,
Hey,
to
we're
double
going
check.
up
This
in the world,
is
boys.
your.
Next one is a crit.
Imagine you are in, like almost like an inside of a volcano fighting, and so it's so hot you're taking this fire damage.
Okay, that's what I was double
That's
checking.
what-
I knew it made the
Like a
terrain
layer
difficult,
action.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah, that's why the red circle is like the flame sphere, if you will. But you're
Okay.
in it, so you're taking damage. And
There.
because of the ice, it is difficult terrain. Dexterity saving throws. Let me make this.
Pretty sure 15 is a fail.
15.
Yeah.
Ooh, a natural one. Okay.
I think Prime still needs to roll.
She
Oh,
did.
time rolled. 16.
It's just lagging then.
18, 21, 15, 16. Okay.
Nice rolls, but
So
they're just not good enough.
for the ones who passed, Garbu and Elise, you guys are fine.
Oh man.
And be glad about this too, because
I'm always glad to pass.
okay, this is where it gets really
lot of
fun,
damage.
guys. So give me a second. Go
I'm
and roll
not
that.
good with saving throws.
Okay.
Then neither am I. I just rolled really high.
So besides, who was it again? Garbu and Elise. Okay. So as you guys are like kind of searing back a little bit from the fire pain, you see his staff changes as he taps the ground into a dark blue, and then he slams it a few times, and just this crackling energy of lightning shoots down at the ice spikes. As it hits the spikes, anything within 10 feet of that takes the damage of any of the ice spikes, by the way. So, Aeth,
Oh crap.
I don't need that.
So am I good?
Yeah.
Hold on.
But I did I did save against it now.
Aeth, you're going to take this twice.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dwayne takes it twice. The 8 takes it 4 times.
Good thing it's
Prime, you are
Yeah.
good. Even though you
So, okay.
failed,
I
even though
was like,
you
let me-
failed, there is none close to you.
I'll retype
And the
it.
ice
Alright,
spike
I had to
is on
delete
that.
it.
And Elise, as it's kind of like weird, like as you're kind of like backing up, sweating, like a little bit of sweat kind of gets in your eye, and you
I duck.
like you kind of like slip a little bit because you backed up, and so you like went down to one knee as it strikes and kind of goes out. Garbu, you're just kind of small at this point.
He's too short.
Yeah, it just goes right over my head into 8. You see,
So-
Dwayne and Ace would have actually taken both. I would have been in the middle to block them, but I'm so short they just went over my head and hit each other.
So, again, Aeth, you're taking this twice.
Mhm.
So if I doubled it, you're taking 30 points of lightning damage.
Hey, boy.
Double that?
No, I've already doubled it.
Or is that already doubled?
Already doubled.
Okay. Okay.
X takes it 3 times.
45? No. You rolled it. Yeah. Oh. Yikes.
The gorilla takes it 4 times.
No, the gorilla's fine.
True, but still,
Holy shit.
that's a lot.
I mean, if you like, the thing is right. Then there was either you're a gorilla, you take the hits, or you're dead.
That's true.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true.
You can also be happy that I saved, so I wouldn't have to roll like a massive cold save against this crap.
Almost
True.
brought mass healing word.
All right. Now,
Oh,
Prime,
The thing
you
is, like,
just
if I didn't use my dragon, I would have had mass cure wounds.
Prime, you see like just kind of bursting through the fire from above of lightning striking the glaciers and just this massive orb shock, if you will, where everybody's currently at. What are you doing?
I want to shoot him.
I want to shoot it.
I want to shoot him.
God, I just don't understand rolls today.
Might hit still.
Welcome to being
Yeah.
a mere
Yeah,
mortal. Because
that unfortunately will hit regardless.
And then I'm gonna do it again.
You
Okay,
sleep.
that's
Oh
Nice.
God, why?
cool. There we go.
14.
Okay.
More
now we're back to
24.
being a god again.
All right. Okay.
24. That's pretty good. 24 damage.
And then I'm going to use a feature.
What you doing?
I'm going to use an
I don't think I know-
arcane shot. Oh, that's good. And I want to use let's go enfeebling arrow.
Feebling takes damage and must make a con save. Okay, let's go ahead and make this.
I don't think I'm getting that.
He's
You
probably
might.
gonna pass even if he.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna say, I don't think I'm getting it.
DC was 13, rolled a 14.
Oh, why is that?
If only, if
the
only it was my
worst?
usual negative, but I'm positive today, so that's unlucky.
And then
the
I'm
worst.
gonna kind of pop over one space so that he can't. I'm assuming if I can't see him, he can't see me. Is that
That
how that logic works?
yes.
Okay, then
You
that's
can't see
what
me.
I'm doing. Okay, and then I'm just gonna chill.
So
Okay.
are the ice pillars still there that they fuck off now?
Is the what?
Are the ice pillars still there that they fuck off now?
Nope, still there at the moment. At
Okay.
least. You can tell,
Oh,
like,
shoot.
as you wipe the sweat from your eyes and see, like, a little bit of the static. The ice is melting, though. Pretty fast.
Pretty fast.
Hunter's mark damage. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forgot.
Each roll gets that bad boy.
Yeah.
Is Hunter's Mark concentration?
Yeah.
Did,
Do you
Pretty
need
sure
to
it
roll
is.
a
do I need to
con
have
save?
rolled that? I didn't take damage.
You took like 4 at the start of the turn.
I mean, you
Oh, I
took
did, you're right.
fire damage.
Should I roll a con save?
You
As long as
probably
you
will
hit
pass.
10, you should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
And so, what's
Um,
the damage from your Hunter's Mark?
is it D6 correct?
It's a d6 for each shot that hit, I think.
I'll just gonna roll 2 at once, and a total 6.
Nice.
I'm
That's
fine
pretty
with that.
good.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
That's like 30 damage right there.
Apologies.
Okay, so I'm peeking past the melting thing, and I'm like, hey, there he is. Elisa's hand's like getting wet. She's like, oh fuck. Why is it wet, cold, and hot at the same time? Don't like this. I'm just gonna blast the motherfucker. Why not, right? Where is it? Where the fuck is the spell? There. Here, there, boom. Can shoot spell slot? No. 'Cause fuck you, that's why. 23 with 17 damage.
Ooh.
God, for fuck's sakes.
Hit the face palm of like, holy shit.
And that's
And then
your
because- and
equivalent attack, right? Do you get advantage?
Yeah, for my next attack I get advantage.
Oh,
Which I will instantly consume for my bonus action. For another 27 and 10 damage.
It's just
This
like,
means-
what the freak?
Elise just peeks around the corner, take that bitch.
How do you want to do this?
And exactly that. She peeks around the corner, take that bitch, and then he just fucking dies.
You guys
Ow!
were unloading so much heavy. There's nothing he could do. Even like I had shield, but it was like
When you
why
roll
you-
23
Too
to
high.
27.
When you roll a 28, it doesn't matter.
That's why
'Cause-
he used a save on the Spirit Guardians because he was like, I'm losing health too fast.
because even that I want to see a 17 and a 6. Okay, so that would have at least been blocked by the ape. And then of course X would have went
Town.
27 to hit, 22 to hit, high fucking
Yeah,
damage.
he's fucking
Yeah.
I was planning to use another Spirit Guardians at 4th level again as well.
So
Which would have been my turn, and then immediately on his turn, him also taking the damage.
okay, so let me. Oh God, everything.
I was debating between Spirit Guardians and trying to dispel the enchantment on his staff, and I was like,
Let's do
dealing
this one.
damage seems more valuable right now.
Still
I
sounds
would like
like
the staff.
fighting music.
I would like
but-
the staff of
That
his. The
was
staff of
good.
his is fucking spicy.
Okay, so
It probably doesn't do anything once we pick it up.
as you kind of peek around the corner and just like fire, you yell, "Take that bitch!" Like you see,
Bag on
like
Pete.
it looks like he is trying to
Bag on
look
Pete,
to
at least.
maybe attempt to like to try to get out of this spot again, and so he like part of his back's towards you, and there's like you have the space between the glacier and the wall. And you have between the other glacier and the gorilla's forearm, and you just like in between all of that as it just fires, just nails him. Part of his shoulder just explodes, and just like arm kind of like starting to fall and tip, and he just like and just collapse, and just like dust kind of fills out into the air.
1.5 rounds of combat.
All
every
that dust, robes just kind of clashes to the ground. Still just sounds like battle music. I want to pick something else. Anyways.
Ellie shouts from the distance. Any visions yet?
As you do
Oh wait,
this-
and I de-turn it into like an out of a monkey.
She dies as soon as she turns back.
Okay.
Oh my God, that'd be hilarious.
Oops.
Probably only has
Can
like
I
1 or
move?
2 hit
Oh,
points
I
left.
can't because of a wall. It's my wall. I can put her wherever the fuck I want to put her. Do
I
you
am
want
the master.
Do you want her on the inside of the wall or the outside of the wall? I'll leave it up to you since you.
I mean, where do you want it to be? Group vote.
Don't matter to me.
I need to know one way or the other.
Yeah, exactly. Like group vote. Players vote.
On the wall.
Table vote.
On the wall.
No,
No.
Dang it.
somebody's got to pick. I need to
I
know.
vote we roll for it.
Inside the wall.
Or even odd.
There's been someone who said inside. Inside. Let's go then.
Okay,
Inside?
she's
I
inside.
vote
Yeah,
we
someone-
roll.
We go to her turn. She's not the one who can start it, so she's kind of like, that was definitely
Pretty cool,
changing.
right?
Thank you. Still
You're
feel
welcome.
kind of out of breath. X
It's not supposed to happen like that.
on X's turn, he kind of sees how like all of this happened. It's just hears you when you said something about the obelisk, and just
Touch the penis.
kind of like just drops the sword into the hole, and then he goes to touch it, and then let's
The rat jumps from garbage armor into the hole. I'll get it.
let's change this.
Unlimited.
So
That died.
I
No oxygen in the hole.
I don't want to do this one. I want.
How do I do this?
How do you want to do it? Yeah, how does the rat kill X?
For
Slice and dice,
X.
slice and dice.
Cole,
Yes?
you roll me a d6.
It's gonna be
believe
4.
it's 6.
Oh,
6.
6.
Okay, roll it again. You guys already did 6.
4. 4. 4. Oh.
3. Okay. That is this one. Okay. Cool. So, Gargu, the voice, and Dwayne. You guys feel like you're transported and you're standing in the middle of a crowd. A really big crowd. This is like a humongous crowd. This is the horde of Dragonborns that you guys have seen in one of the quick visions. You hear murmur going on. I wonder what this is. Is everything okay? Do you think we have to leave? Do you think we have to fight? Like, just murmurs about everything. And you can see a humongous red dragon, and in your mind instantly clicks. That's Tiamat. If she lands surrounded by all the dragon, they kind of like made a hole big enough for her to land and not step on somebody.
That'll be hilarious if she stepped on somebody.
Step
Well,
on me, mommy.
Sucks to suck.
Sucks to be a scaly.
Oh man.
To be fair, they only have to run away where the feet are, unless she's laying down.
Thank
Might be
you
easier.
all for gathering. This isn't good news, as Bahamut is dead. All of the voices gasping, what? No! What? Kind of cries going on. But the
You heard
threat...
one guy in the distance. Bahamut who?
Yeah, fuck that
Baba
guy!
Who?
Boo!
Boo?
Boo! And then people start chanting boo in the back. Boo!
But fear not.
Not my dragon.
The threat has been dealt with. And it's time to choose. And the vision kind of fades.
Boo!
Boomot.
As we-
Boomot.
I hate all of
Are
you.
they saying boo or boo word?
And then there's a bunch of guys that have like MATA hats, make Tiamat great again or something.
Oh my god.
and
No.
MTGA hats.
Oh my god.
Alright. So,
I wasn't ready for that
You
one.
have to be done with this.
as they are going through this is going to take this is going to take a moment. Aeth, what
Yeah?
do you do
What's
on
up?
your turn? This is like a one-turn vision that they're having, because it's kind of quick for them.
Yeah, I'm just walking away. As
Ab
soon as I see the things down, I'm like, well, I'm gonna find a spot to sit.
Okay. Wherever, within your movement speed, wherever you can go. You
Say,
can't go out.
we'll go this way.
The ice glaciers are still there blocking you. At least
Can I
for
go
the
that way?
moment.
What about this opening here?
Can I go out this
Grab the
opening?
stick. Grab the
Ye-
stick.
I think you're
Come over by
skinny enough to get out.
Let him do what he wants to do, Elise.
I'll grab the stick. As soon as I hear Elise say grab stick.
And
I'll
put it
grab
up your ass.
Prime, it's not your turn yet.
Oh, dang it.
And put it up your
I
ass.
didn't know we were still in turn order.
Yep.
I will throw the stick into the fire.
No, that's not what I said.
Alright, so Aeth, you kind of squeeze through getting out and kind of going down a little bit, like kind of like a very small slope, if you will, and kind of go to sit down. You can definitely feel the sweat coming off of you. Garbu's doing that.
Yeah,
He is
fucking fire. The last time I've
deceased.
been around this much fire, it didn't end well.
Oh, you want to get drowned again?
at the top of the turn. The
I don't know
ice
if I like getting
does
burned
melt
alive either.
and is now in puddles. So you guys could now freely go through, if you will. Okay. Everybody needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
What?
Gar-
Blah.
Garber, you have disadvantage
Blah.
because you're in a
Hey.
vision at this
Is this
moment.
a spell effect?
Well. Oh.
Ooh.
He had hope. Please be
With
15.
disadvantage.
No, it's like 18 or something, or 17.
17.
18, I
it's
think.
17. Is it 18? I thought it was 17.
I think it was 18.
It might have been 18.
Because I
I
think
watched
Garber
the
failed with a
background.
17 before.
Okay.
Yeah, he failed. Oh no, he did fail
I
at
did
17.
fail on a 17.
So it's probably an 18.
Elise,
How much damage do we take?
Prime, Garbu, X, and the voice take 9 points of fire damage.
I
That's
think
okay.
you mean 4.
9 or
and
4? Which one?
I take half.
yeah, he takes half. He's being
He's being a dick about it.
yeah.
Cheeky.
Um,
So if I cover him in the water,
Actually,
does the
that was lightning
evaporation
damage earlier, wasn't it?
do what?
We got struck by lightning damage earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
That would have
yes.
been halved as well.
We didn't take damage at all.
I didn't?
No.
No,
No.
you didn't.
Oh, never mind then.
Dodged it, remember?
Yeah, like
I got bad memory, okay?
I didn't dodge it, but I was really far away.
Prime, what are you doing on your turn?
I was just gonna come hang out with all the boys.
Okay.
Come over like here.
Kind of walk
I
through
don't
the
do it.
puddle as it's starting to mist now.
Ew.
Kind of block.
Hello.
It's kind of like
Hello.
obscuring the vision, but it's
I was
not
gonna
a
go look at the
giant
snake.
escape shirt, ice spike anymore.
Go ahead, I'll end my turn.
Elise, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna go get the stick.
Okay.
I'm gonna go stand, and I'm gonna go stand in the water and get the
It's
stick.
Mickey grabbed the stick.
I'll say this with your passive as well. Well, no, you said you're grabbing the stick. You take the stick.
Yeah.
I thought
And then I
Ace
look
said you
around.
already took it.
But George just said he didn't take it, so now I abide by the rule and I take the stick.
Potion of haste.
All I heard from Eighth was that he left to go sit. I didn't hear him
I
grab
take
it.
the stick and I swing it around, and as you're taking fire damage, I look at the voice. Is she looking like she's getting hurt by this fire a lot? 'Cause they
As
stick
you
in two
kind of
rounds,
like
right?
as you kind of go over to like start to pick up the stick, like bending over to grab it, you just see her collapse.
Elise takes a stick and like puts it under her arm, like a baguette, and then she's like, "Well, this won't do." And then I will switch my story form with my bonus action to the healing one, and then I will boop her on the forehead. Yeah, consume spell slot, and then plus this 18 healing
Oh, that was take damage.
to her.
There we go. All right.
And then I take a step out of the puddle. So there.
As lightning strikes it and you get electrocuted.
And then I
Oh.
wait, how much movement did I use for that? I was here.
You were like right here with the X.
So that's 15, 20. I can go back to where I was. Then I go back to where I was and I'm like, hey Prime, look at this.
What's it do?
I don't know, I got the stick. And I just have I said baguette under my arm. Also the Prime was like lying on the ground kinda fucked up, so I healed her.
What?
No, Prime, the voice, sorry, not you.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking to you, that's a Freudian slip.
I got confused.
Yeah, it's a Freudian
Because
slip.
you're on her mind.
Oh. Oh.
Hey Garb, you're not here. I kick Garb in the face.
That was not Garbu, that was
No,
Ranch.
it's-
mid vision, just get ninja kicked in the side of the
Yeah,
face.
okay, that was it.
We can go back to this, guys. All right. God, that makes me so sad. Okay. The voice as she kind of like comes to and just starts to breathe easy again. What? Stands up. I think. Do we need to get out of
You
this?
done? Be Gucci?
Yeah.
Be good?
Yeah. That was interesting.
You were kind of lying on the ground unconscious, but not anymore.
Just kind of breathing heavy.
Thanks. Time to get out then.
Yeah. She will. If you tell me you look, you little whore. You don't tell
Whoa.
me. You don't tell me no. I move wherever I want to please.
No.
Is she dashing? Yeah, she's dashing. Okay.
Uh,
No, she hasn't dashed yet. Go dash.
well,
Go faster.
half of her movement was standing up too.
Well, then she has 15 feet more. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, there you go. Okay. X gets out of it and just kind of looks at you, Garbu. Bahamut is dead?
Who's dead?
Yes.
That's just kind of like hearing the voice and just like because of all the mist, kind of. Let's get out of here.
Agreed.
So
Why do you have a bloody cape on?
we're gonna send her that way. And then,
Ooh,
Hey, yes, I'm
stylish.
sure you would probably walk out, right?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, is she gonna walk to the other side? And then I want to bet there's some fucking Drake showing up there like, motherfucker!
And he doesn't have any more dimension doors? Because he's used 3 spells today without a short rest.
I love how he's just
I
like,
used to.
There's a wall
can
there,
dash.
so you can't go there.
You didn't take.
ca-
We
yeah,
didn't
but yeah,
take
but
any
we-
short rest after invisibility.
Yeah, I did.
When?
18 degrees
On
out
the
right
walk
now.
back.
Hell
On the
yeah.
walk to the spot, I asked if I could take a short rest.
Oh.
you can dash. Keep running.
Yeah,
Keep more running.
I'm gonna dash.
No, not more running. Yeah, there you go.
Well,
Yeah.
you already moved a little. Or did you have an extra 5? What? I don't care. Garver, what do
Whatever.
you do?
No, I had 30.
I can move technically like 240 spots
Like,
in
run.
one turn.
Holy
with you.
shit.
I was gonna do it, but then I was like, I don't want to do it because I was gonna do it just to make fun of him because I figured we could kill him really fast anyway. But then I was like, nah, I don't want to do that because then something bad's gonna happen. Then it's gonna be my fault.
Take me with you really fast. You'll just move at half movement speed. It will still be faster than me moving.
Garvin, what do you do?
I piggyback on Prime's back and we just run out of the thing.
We're gonna run around. Hold on. You want me to do them all?
Oh my god. Run towards the drink. Ah! Wait, wrong way.
Okay, Garber.
I'll think for a second and then try to think about where the closest direction to get out of the wall is and move that way.
That's where we are. Hey. No
Alright.
splashing.
While you're moving, just make a general perception check.
Perception.
All of us?
No, just him.
Me.
Okay.
Because
16.
okay.
Do I have advantage because I'm down low to the ground?
Well, let me ask, where's your headspace after seeing that?
Probably looking downward and a bit concerned.
Okay. I'll say this is so do you walk around the dead pile? Do you just kind of go through it? Like what does Garbu do?
I would be taking whatever the most direct path from here to there is. I just didn't know if I could squeeze between.
No,
at least-
like as you're going by
Finish your gun.
the ashed pile of garments and stuff like that, did you like step over it? Did you go through it? Did you
I
go
prob-
around it?
If it's in my way, I would have stepped through it.
Okay, so I'll say
I would have
you.
been looking down though.
I'll say you take a few steps as you kind of go through it. You feel as though you kicked something.
I'd stop. See what I kicked.
If you go to check it, I would say that's you won't be able to like dash your way.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I probably would have gone like here and then noticed I kicked it and stepped back.
Okay. As you kind of move some of the garments, you find at this moment, a really dusty mask.
Don't put it on.
I lick it.
You die.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, but that's accurate, actually.
I
It is-
lick it.
Just make a Constitution saving throw.
It's nasty.
Oh, you know it's bad when Garbu has to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's very
It's
dry.
bad.
It's very dry and dusty. It's kind of like you know what ash tastes like, but you know it doesn't bother you.
Have a little bit of like organicness to the ash.
Oh my god.
It's
Not,
organic
not
ash.
even not even
Like, is
close.
it moldy? Is what I'm asking.
Not even close. No.
It's just dank. It's just
It's
nasty
just-
and dank.
It's just dry ash.
Dry ash that you lick.
Dry ass ash. Dry ass ash.
prefer my ash moist.
Oh. Oh.
You see
what?
Elise thinking as she's making her way out, what can ash be moist?
I'll put it into the bag of holding for now.
Is it the whole point of ash that's supposed to be moist?
All right, so by this time, everybody would have gotten out on the next turn.
Do those who were still in need to roll another save for the fire damage?
Yes, but no.
Oh.
How do you roll for yes but no?
I know what it was. I know it was the mask.
So hold
Well,
on.
I got the stick.
I put it in the bag of holding so it no longer had
I'm
effect.
still carrying the stick like a baguette under my arm.
Times. Okay, so no, you guys don't have to make a save because, again, I'm kind of incorporating all of you are at least going to exit this turn, and yes, technically top of the turn, whatever. I'm doing away with that part. As you guys walk out, as the fire like is still roaring, just curiosity, who's the first one to get out?
Ryan
I'm
probably
Past
no.
this movement, yeah.
Yep. It's me.
Okay. So let's do this.
I'm dead.
50 drakes.
Okay,
They didn't see Prime, and he's mad.
Brian.
Hello?
The monkey fists you in the face.
Oh, that's a
We'll do it like this. I'll be nice because that's make a Constitution saving throw as you walk out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it. Right there. It was
As
a
you
10.
you know, like this fire, like you kind of like take as you're like walking to it or speed walking in this case. Probably you probably take like something small, like a pebble or a branch or whatever, and toss it through. While you do see the branch kind of burn up, you do see it at least pass through the fire, and you're like, should be able to pass through, at least get out of this burning heat, right? And you, as you go through this, you just feel this roaring fire almost like consume you for a moment. I need you to take 44 points of fire damage.
Still alive, baby.
Isn't it Elise on your
Alive,
back?
baby.
Your entire fur, your outfit is singed and scorched and
Yeah.
on fire.
Oh no.
Stop double roll, stop double roll, stop
Yeah,
double roll.
I'm immediately doing that. Yeah.
And
Can
hey,
I roll
look,
for acrobatics?
at least according to the map, or that you should be able to see now, there is a little bit of a stream. You should be able to go hop in that.
Okay, I'm gonna hop in this stream.
According,
Kitty!
Does she warn the people behind her, like the voice who will die instantly walking through
We
that?
just hear like.
you
Oh, yeah,
guys
hold
do
on.
not hear the other side.
We can't see through either.
Can I go like
Nope.
this?
You can do
Hold on.
whatever you want to do.
Hold on. Can
Is
I?
she gonna fire a shot back through the wall?
Hold on. No. No. Yes. Sort of. Can I
It
cast
sneezes
wind wall?
by accident and kills it.
Oh, okay. Shh.
Yeah.
Cast what?
Nat 20, come on.
Wind wall.
Oh.
Oh.
What does that do again?
Did it do it? I just placed it randomly.
Oh, that's fine. It doesn't.
I just want to put it like through the wall on the other side so that they run into it at least, so that they don't know that. You know what I mean? Like I put it there.
Okay, so like they're running into that wall before the firewall.
Yes.
I'll just put another
That's the only
wall
thing
of
I could
fire.
do. I don't know. Like
Well, that
unless
think
you
it
think
works.
that this wall would break that wall, the fire thing, which I don't
You
think.
gotta
It would.
fight fire with fire, right? We'll just put a wall of fire that goes through this wall of fire. It'll be fine.
Okay,
You
so
just take more damage, bro.
I just want to kind of confirm your main objective is to try to put it on the other side, inside, like right inside where the fire or everybody's at. Right.
Unless I can try to break the firewall with it, but I don't know if you'd even let me do that.
I want to get a very confirm of what you're about to do because
I'll do. How about this? I'll try to break the firewall with it.
okay. You go to kind of do that, right? Trying to almost spread it amongst where, like the circular portion of where this is. Maybe it would put out like a section or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
You instantly can tell that fire intensifies. And it is
I'll win.
and
What
it
is
is
fire?
I'm gonna
there.
break concentration immediately.
Almost like fire is a chemical
Okay.
reaction
Make-
that requires air.
Roll
What?
me a d20. If it is odd,
If you blew the fire into somebody
no.
else's,
If it is
that
if
would
it
be
is
good.
odd, you get to do it before anybody goes through. If it is even, it's like the timing. You do it
Did you
after
amplify
everybody
it while
goes
someone
through.
was walking through.
I need it to be even or odd, is what you mean, right?
You would want it to be odd.
Give me a nat one, mother truckers. Yes.
Okay.
Did they notice it at least?
No.
No idea.
All you know is from your side, you try to cast this to see if it would again dampen or do something, right? And you just see the fire almost explode, like it almost reached you a second. You're like, "Oh fuck, no!" And you're like,
You lost your eyebrows.
Should've cast animal messenger and thrown a squirrel in there.
It just evaporates.
It's like, oh, what do you do to me?
Just little squirrel bones come out
Thought
the other
about it, but I
side.
was like, no, maybe Windwall will do something.
It's like, oh.
I will say you won't really be able to do anything else besides go get
That's
into
fair.
the
I'm
water
gonna
to
get into
go.
water, then take a little break.
Get all
and
this
just go
well
watch
on
my friend
fire.
die.
All I
Yeah.
gotta say is if it was even and everybody had gone through, that's an extra 12 points of damage.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fine.
So all right,
Yeah.
as everybody comes through, so the voice would be first.
They're just gonna. Am I gonna see them go through?
You're gonna see the voice come, just a dead body fall over.
Oh god.
That's enough to instantly kill the voice.
So as she comes out,
Ah.
She's fully
almost
healed though.
like a
Yeah.
singed corpse
44 points of damage
Falls.
is enough to instantly kill.
falls through.
Again.
All right, I'm just gonna stand up there and cure wounds everybody as they come out.
You're in the
After
water
I
right
get
now,
off.
so
Once I'm not on fire.
yeah. So
Okay.
She's
Okay, well,
also
that's-
that's enough to instant
So what?
kill her.
Wait, no?
Oh fuck.
It's like 44 points of damage to
Well,
somebody who only
you
has
fucking
60 hit
resurrect the
points.
bitch then.
Prime can't.
Dwayne,
You can.
as he goes through, he takes. Oh no!
Did he
It's
take
also enough
more?
to instant KO.
Oh my god, another one.
He's at 40. So as you can see, almost one by one, as you're trying to get the fire off of you, Prime.
Yep.
And you look up because you hear you now start to hear sound, right? Other than the roaring flames, and you see again like the corpse of just singedness kind of comes through. You see X as he comes through and just and just falls over as he's out.
Hey.
Frustration's gonna start getting to her. She's gonna get mad a little bit and then start going up there. And once she's
Don't
done being on
Yeah,
fire,
which is going to be
Get Dwayne out of fire.
so.
I just want to get them in the water first and
Yeah.
then heal them, I guess, right? I don't know.
Well, luckily their clothes is on fire. Luckily though, they are also kind of dragonborn, so scales kind of helps a little bit with this.
So I'll
Their
strip them
skills
naked.
just black now.
But first,
Oh my
Aeith, first we have to go through.
Aeith, I need you to make a con save, my dude.
Aeith,
as you go
Aeith,
through.
I
Aeith.
think I go down. I go down either way.
These people into a stream.
I only have 19 hit points.
Do it. Roll that 20. Hey.
17.
Dead, dude. He's
Yeah.
dead, dude.
You need an 18.
As you go through 44 points of fire damage.
Hey. Kapoosh.
You and me both, brother.
Kapoosh.
Um,
Yeah, I'm down too.
How much? What is your max HP?
So let's go ahead and just
Mine?
throw you out.
Yeah.
91.
Now we're gonna get ambushed by a
Oh,
bunch
there
of
you-
goblins.
there
He's
you
that are
find-
like,
alive. He's
Um,
just unconscious.
Yeah, exactly. I was just checking who's dead.
Aeith, I got some for you after that.
We don't
Elise.
get TPK'd by the battle. We get TPK'd by being idiots who can't figure out that a wall
Is it-
hurts.
Is this a spell effect?
I'm
Hey,
alive.
listen, at least-
The team's still here, baby.
I mean, yes, but you wouldn't know what would be happening.
Doesn't matter. It's like I just need to know if it's a spell effect or not.
Do I have this spell?
No. I mean,
Wall of
tech.
fire?
It's not wall
Darby
of
walks up
fire.
and he's like, "Oh, I know this. Dispel magic." After everyone else has already. gone
It's
through.
not wall of fire. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
But I will reference it
Looks
like
similar.
a wall because it's like a dome, if you will.
It's a part of the fucking 9th level spell, but then not level 9 level spell. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to know for my own sake. I'm just gonna walk through it as well.
Okay, make a con save.
Hey, let's go, baby. Con save. 21.
You take 22 points of fire damage.
Hey, we're cool.
You're on fire though, and your clothes, you as well, are singed.
Oh. Hey, that's unfortunate.
And as
And when
you
it came to my turn after 8th, I would've
as
moved that
you
direction.
come through,
not
you
had
can
enough.
see Prime as she's like a little bit not head deep in the water, kind of like trying to get the fire off of her. You can see 3 corpses
Oh boy.
as they have fallen over.
Oh, okay. Is the
All
voice
still on
dead?
fire.
Like I just look at them. Like when my perception, do I see who's dead? Dead.
Signs of life.
Is the voice dead? Or she's just fucked.
I'm gonna say you can't tell by just looking with a perception.
Uh,
You're so fucked, you can't tell.
But
Would I be
you're
able to tell when
Can
I
I-
was checking
can
on
I-
them
can
already?
no,
I
you're
quickly roll-
cleaning
You were
yourself
still in the water.
from the fire.
Technically,
roll
she
a
would have
ma-
gotten out of the water
Still
before
in
at
the
least
water.
walked out if we're in turn order.
Well, the
Can
way
I-
this is going, all of this is at the same time.
you know what I'll do? Wait, let me have a quick peek. I am going to assume that the voice might be dead. In that case, Garby can go resurrect her. I will heal Dwayne.
Hey, about
Uh,
that. Let me check that I prepared it.
I swear to God.
Oh, I'm fine. I honestly thought I might have.
I swear to dead Bahamut, I'll fuck you up.
Listen, I
Swear to
unprepared
dead
a
Bahamut.
spiritual weapon.
I will
It's
cure
only
wounds,
been missing for me.
like lying on the ground, bitch boy. For 7 plus 11, so 18.
Nice.
Heal myself a bunch.
And then I will.
There's
for
still
my,
an unconscious Dwayne as
and
well.
if, no,
Don't care.
no, that's who I healed. I healed Dwayne,
No, I was saying to Prime.
and then
No,
I'm gonna
she
lie,
just healed
and then I'm gonna roll on the ground to get the fire right.
Okay. Garbu, as you come out, Constitution save, please.
It's gonna be not one.
20. Oh.
7.
So because
He
you're
turned a luck
resistant,
slider down.
though, 22 points of fire damage.
I feel great. I walk out and I'm just like, oh, that was warm. Ow.
And you see Elise rolling and
Fill
point, and as she's rolling, she's pointing at the voice.
Garbu, the fact though, you don't necessarily have some, like probably what little bit of garments you probably do have, is probably burned at this point. Your armor
Ah.
though is
It's long time bird. Like you remember when he popped all those traps in that fucking
Yeah,
shrine?
no, those
All
clothes
those
are
clothes
gone.
are
Yeah.
gone. You get naked
You know,
in
I'm not-
armor.
your
Take them
armor.
from my inventory.
You'll I'm gonna say you will end up, unless you go get in the water now, you'll probably take one more turn of like
Being toasted.
a very small amount of fire damage because your armor is like super heated at this point.
Okay.
So, what are you doing as you come out? You see Prime in the water. You see Elise rolling on the ground. You see 3 bodies laying on the ground.
One of them's 8.
Aeth to your right. Prime, or not Prime, but the voice to your left. Then followed by
Healing
Dwayne.
word on Aeth. And then I'm going to head for the water because I didn't hear Elise say to check on the voice.
Well, open your ears then, your ear holes, you
Well,
bastard.
he said that Elise was rolling on the ground when I walked out.
I mean, I was also pointing at the voice. It's up to you.
I would have seen Aeth on the ground and healed him first, and then
Okay.
moved to the water.
So we will
Yeah,
now
bad priorities.
end the turn order there. We'll go back to this.
Yay!
So you guys can now
I'll get out and help.
freely do things.
Oh.
Stop that.
I get out of the
As-
water. I'm gonna
As you
shake.
get out, I'm like, and I'm done rolling. I'm like, see if the voice is kaput. Dead.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna go
What?
check and see if she's alive.
I'll
As
use
I'm
healing
just
hands.
under the water.
I'm gonna check and see if she's alive. Is that medicine?
I'll use.
No,
Uh,
use
she's
healing
very much.
hands.
She's
you
very
can,
much not the voice.
yeah, you can make a medicine check.
Oh, 20.
Hey.
Yeah, no, she did.
Oh my god, she's dead. Guys.
Gabu, get her back, you idiot. Get out of the
Dwayne-
water.
Dwayne,
Okay.
he gets up, his armor as he takes another like a little bit of damage. Shouldn't be too much to do.
I mean, shouldn't be 18 damage, I hope.
Okay, no, he's fine. He goes and
Uh.
kind of like gets into the water as steam is just kind of rolling from this little creek that you guys are kind of going in. At least your outfit is just ruined at this point. There's
Whatever.
it's like there's no return for this.
It
But
is whatever.
you got the
It's just
fire.
clothes.
You got the fire off of you. If you stand up,
At least takes it off and then says like, oh well, I got many of these anyway. And then
And
anime
you
protagonist style
taking-
pulls out the same outfit out of her bag.
Aeth would be taking 5 points of fire damage, as I'm sure
Which
you
I
would.
healed him for 8.
As I'm sure you could either roll on the ground or try to go get into the water to take the fire off of you, pretty much.
I'll go into the water because my silver arm is probably superheated as well.
It is so smart choice. I would have you take more damage as you just roll on the ground.
Is it still hot? Just seeing
But
it
you,
from above.
as a a minute or two of you guys kind of collecting, getting yourselves together, kind of
No,
getting.
not a minute, because we need less than a
No,
minute.
As
Go
soon as I
resurrect it.
hear, as soon
Well-
as I hear the voice is dead, I'm going back that way.
It technically would be a couple of seconds because
Yeah, 12 seconds.
of the fire, it actually starts to like withered a little bit, and then it just kind of like shrinks as it's shrinking, kind of scorching the ground. Trees kind of catch on fire as it shrinks back to this little kind of like bead until it just kind of fizzles away. And we'll take a break right there. We'll be right back.
No.
Ah!
I'm gonna get up.
Hey, welcome back. All right.
Ah,
So, we guys were picking up pretty much all of you. Oh, not on fire anymore.
where's
Ah,
the voice?
Well, she's a piece
She's
of
burnt.
charcoal at the moment.
Uncharcoal her.
I can
Um,
try.
Wait, if you bring her back, won't that? Ooh, never mind.
Let me remove one of my diamonds.
Garbu,
Uh,
what do you say to the voice?
Give me a second. I was removing a diamond.
Stop being charcoal.
The voice,
I
your
think she'll
mission
stick.
here is not done. You still have more obelisks to find and more dragons whose chains you need to undo.
Make a
Also, stop
persuasion
being-
check.
Do you have
Also, stop being a
advantage for
charcoal.
saying something significant to her?
I'll accept it.
Name some-
I'll dropkick Garbu.
Oh god.
10.
The X.
DX. I suplex the X.
Dwayne, he kind of comes up and kind of
Intimidation.
lifts her up a little bit, and he
Does he kiss her?
no,
What?
Oh.
no, but he,
Damn
You
it.
haven't been tripping them?
you do need to come back. We do
This is a
have to
shonen
finish this.
anime.
Please, we need you. Oh wait.
He
This
needs you,
is-
is what he's trying to say here from the background.
Damn it! I was waiting for him to say it too.
Can I insight check that?
No.
No. Alright.
Well, I'm inciting that no.
Anybody?
18.
He gets to do it. I get to do it. 20.
He's
Uh,
full of shit though.
The first off, the no wasn't saying no. You can't make a roll. The no was like him saying no.
Is he into her?
I'm gonna
Honestly,
insight
no.
that too. He's got to be into her.
Wow.
But he still, needs
Wow.
it.
I
Is he
respect
in-
it.
he
Garbu.
there is a sense of like
Wait, what?
Professionalism.
I think it's a huge amount of like professionalism, even though he knows like he needs Garbu as well, so that he can figure his stuff out, right? It's all like I need you guys so I can figure out what's like the conflict within me, which is trying to figure out this history stuff. It's like, so I need you, but I don't need you. So, anyways, 17. I'd say that would be enough unless anybody else wants to give it a shot for a chance of a nat 1 and
No, I'm not gonna risk that one.
God. Okay.
Do it.
It's like I know it's
He's not good.
hanging in the air. I can feel it. I can feel his
Garbu.
aura. I can feel
So-
the one aura hanging over us.
She does kind of like start to cough, and you can see just like puff of like black smoke come out. Just Dwayne will pick her up and like try to go and like wash, like put her in the water, stop being on fire. So after that, everybody has kind of gathered their thoughts and kind of came back up as the Athlon is just kind of like sitting, was watching you guys as you all came out and just kind of watching.
I thought he was just watching us.
chewing on a tree.
I think he's a bit of a pervert.
I mean, that's like broccoli to him.
Is it though?
Who needs their clothes mended?
Oh, I just put it on my other set of clothes.
Me.
Yeah,
I'll walk
probably.
into him and get my
Oh
clothes.
shit.
Like at least
Probably
walks
just
into
do
her
that
walk-in
then,
closet bag of holding and just like, I got plenty of clothes here.
When the hell did you get a walk-in closet in a bag of holding?
So,
Don't question it. Don't question it.
When were you able to start seeing things?
Prime, you know you're going to need new clothes. While he mend some of it so that it will pretty much attach back to itself, it doesn't recover all of the broken that's
If
already
we buy
been
some
burnt away.
material, I can fabricate you a new fit. I don't mean to brag, but I once fabricated this great fit for my.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put my hand on his
Arrow.
shoulder. I'm gonna
He
go.
just Garber just
okay.
like has a bit of a breakdown when he gets to that.
It's,
He's like,
it's okay. I appreciate the offer. Okay.
I can
But
still
yeah,
do
no.
it.
Honestly, I would. Yeah, no. Honestly, I would like that.
If you
I would-
find a sheep, wool
And then
counts, right?
Yeah, no. Actually, I
Yeah,
don't
but
have
it'd
any
be a little
money.
itchy probably.
That's I
Oh.
don't. What?
Laros was made of wool and it was
Well,
invited.
Yeah. That's. I
It
don't
was
want to.
purposefully itchy, I guess.
I don't want it to be. I already have fur. Never mind. Let's.
I don't think it would be itchy. I don't think it would be itchy on a furred creature, no.
Maybe it
How's
feels
my-
good.
How's my
To
clothes
be
looking?
fair, if I'm correct, and I could be wrong,
his
I-
clothes are made from an old tarp. The doll was made from the cloak of itchiness.
yes. So it was designed to be extremely itchy regardless. Which he still cuddles up
Now
to
I'm
in
itching
his little
just thinking
dog
about
bed,
that
by the
damn
way.
cloak.
Can I actually at one point like try to get Elise off to the side?
At least you just sit there looking at the stick. Is it just a stick now? Or is it still something special?
I don't know.
I'm looking at the. You see, at least looking
oh,
at the
you
stick,
got me
holding
here.
it. Still has a glass of
So-
baguette under her arm and looking at the end of it.
You took it down on the before it could do anything. It's so technically it is the kind of like the little ball that's in it, right? That's at the top of the part of the staff is a still of a dark bluish color.
I have no clue what this does, but it looks spicy.
I can identify it.
From
Well,
the
Prime wants to
distance as
talk.
I'm making
Prime,
a
Prime
food
walks.
property.
Prime wants to talk, and I just. Wait a minute. Sprint back. Give it to you. Sprint back again.
Is he gonna identify it while I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, so obviously I'm not very clean or nice looking. I know you're more of a clothes person than I am. Could I borrow an outfit for a little while?
I mean, you're gonna look like me, but that's okay. Are you?
Um,
How tall are you?
Are we close? I assume
Like-
we were relatively close. No.
I think I'll let you guys refer back to yourselves, but elves somewhat tend to be slightly tall, and
Yeah.
I mean, I
tabaxis
think
are
at least was 6'1" or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
So and tabaxis are not necessarily that tall.
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna be a big bigger than you, but if you're shorter than me.
At this point, I'm willing to try any, and I'm like looking in tattered clothes right now. Like, just
They're
even then-
slightly less tattered.
well, yeah.
So I have like blue, green, black. Which one do you want?
Black.
Yeah. Take out the black set.
Oh no. Put on the black stuff. Oh.
I mean, I
Thank
have
you.
more colors, but like those seem more like your style.
No, you know me pretty well. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice shooting, by the way.
It's okay.
I thought it was pretty.
Because I think it wasn't distracted by the monkey.
Well, I think all of us were distracted by the monkey at one point or another, except the person that turned it into a monkey.
Hey, you know it. I just have to look out for each other, right?
Yeah. Do you want to go find out about your staff?
I want to look at. I want to know what my stick does.
Let's go look what your stick does. Say it without laughing.
You can't. Like Prime is trying to hold a straight face, but just like a stick.
Stick.
Arm seems real concerned with Elisa's stick.
And then
I mean, I
Prime's
really-
gonna
I
go off
really-
and, like, behind a bush or something and change if she can.
I have a really big stick.
Didn't speak quietly about it either.
No, I flaunt it.
I was thinking since she
Very
was
big,
still, like a teenager,
very
maybe
big
about
stick
the same
energy.
size.
Yeah,
my bad.
teenager weird energy. I come back to garbage. So what does my stick do?
Well, I was ritual casting it, so I actually still have like 8 more minutes because that was
Oh,
only
okay.
a 2-minute conversation.
Oh, okay. Oh shit. I walk over to the voice. I'm like, you doing okay?
Yeah. Luckily, do you have any clothes I can borrow?
Red, I suppose.
Just, you notice that there's like a little bit of extra, kind of like in a bag, but it's like just a very simplistic, almost like a robe, but not like meant for daily use or travel. And so she's just kind
special
of
one.
like, so yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean-
it kind of got burned away.
At least it's just like holds out red. I mean, you're all gonna look like me, but then not me. Also, I thought about rebirthing you into a different form, but then I was like, maybe that will fuck with the juju, so I didn't do that.
She comes out a kobold.
I greatly appreciate that you didn't do that.
Easy there, Garbu.
Yeah, I thought
I-
it would fuck with the juju, so I refrained.
That, and I think it would be offensive to my
Exactly.
goddess. So,
But is it just like your god? Like, isn't Tiamat all about red and shit? That's why I thought red.
yes. I mean, that's what I'm to believe.
How tall is she? Are you all gonna swim in my outfits?
The voice, I would say kind of close to the similar height.
Oh, okay, well then it's gonna be a better fit here. Oh,
Oh.
here you can have the red one.
She's like,
between
she's like
5
maybe,
and 6.5 feet tall.
she's like probably like a foot or two
Oh, are you
shorter.
taller? Are you 6.5? I guess
Yeah.
that would be a bit shorter than you.
Yeah, well, it's between 5 and 6.5 feet tall. So, like, basically the same.
I mean, yeah, it's up to what you decide at
Mm.
that point, and what Joseph
Yeah.
decided Prime
I
should
was
be.
gonna say I didn't make it, so I don't know.
Like I said, it's your
I think she was
character. I
described as
will.
a tall tabaxi when we met her originally.
I thought
I
so.
could be wrong.
Look, you know how many sessions ago
I was
that
also a 2-foot
I'm
tall
asking.
kobold. Everyone is tall.
Anyway,
me-
I present her with my red set of clothes. There you go.
Okay.
I go up to Elise next. Hey,
No.
I'm kidding.
Just
I'm
anyway.
I just take off the mask and run away.
The mask is.
Did you see me?
Oh,
pick it up?
his mask.
Yes, yeah, his
Oh,
mask.
Kate's
Like, his
mask.
mask. I take his mask and run away.
That sounds fair enough.
I go to sit down, just eat some of my newly cooked rations.
Smart choice.
Oh god.
All right. Anybody else
It's
doing
cooked right
anything?
now. Better take advantage of it.
What do I learn whenever the identified ends? Also,
So
why am I ritual casting this? It's a first level spell.
Yeah, I don't know. You you did it
So,
for role playing, so
um,
now.
it
What's
is.
cooked rations?
You kind of, as you're like sensing it, you sense like there was 2 other elements, but it kind of like fades away, and only one stays true and solid. As it is now currently and forever will be until destroyed or whatever, a staff of thunder and lightning.
What, bro?
Yeah. I do like the sound of
Like
that.
a band.
Can I tell what it does?
Yes, while it does require an attunement, pretty much it can be wielded as a magic quarterstaff that grants +2 bonus to attacks and damage rolls made with it. And it has the following additional properties. And kind of weird that it doesn't have a charge, but it says when the properties is used, it can't be used again until next dawn. Lightning pretty much deals an extra lightning damage if you use the staff as a melee weapon. As well, you could do thunder while using it as a melee weapon to attempt to stun the target until the end of your next turn. You can do a lightning strike or thunderclap, or a combination of thunder and lightning. But I will go ahead and add it to your sheet, Garbu, since you have it at the second. Unless you choose to give it back to Elise.
It's a pretty cool staff. You can do some cool stuff with it, and I'll explain it to Elise.
She's
It
got my
is.
mask, so I don't know where she is.
Should
What's the mask
be.
do?
Let's see. Did,
Oh, there it is.
Now in your
Some
inventory.
more weapons.
What's the mask do? Or did you do the mask?
Didn't do the math.
I did not yet.
Oh. Is it even magical?
Oh boy, this is a fun stick. I like this stick.
Anybody else doing anything?
I mean, we don't know what happened. So I'm gonna sit there and ask, like, so what was this thingy about the vision this time?
Oh yeah.
Bahamut is dead?
Wasn't he talking to you?
Ow?
Yes?
But if he was dead, how is he not dead?
I haven't talked to him in a while, but the vision didn't feel recent. I look over at Dwayne and the voice to see their input.
She speaks up. If I'm correct still, these are events in the past, not present or anything of recent. Plus, I mean, to be fair, I would be at least aware of some sort of threat or something with a lot of Dragonborn as well. I would have at least have known about it. So this
At least
can't-
just sits there, like, plays with a stick, and it's like, oh, maybe it was before they turned into gods.
Like maybe he died and became a god?
Something like that. That's a theory. As she like sort of like, hey, lightning. No, just kidding.
I mean,
Uh,
Bahamut was just a really big dragon in the vision, right? Just a
Tiamat.
or not Bahamut, Tiamat. She didn't have the multiple heads. She was just a one red dragon.
if
My understanding is that she has a series of chromatic heads.
from my understanding, that was Tiamat at some point, but that is not entirely what she is. At least when I have spoken to her, the visions that I feel and get feels more of a dominant dragon, of course, but not one of multiple heads, if that kind of sums it up.
I mean,
That's
they can appear
more-
whatever way they want, of course.
That's
But to me, it
also-
sounds
that's
like it
also
was
true.
like. To me, it sounds like it was like before they turned into dragons or gods. when they were still dragons, or just dragons. Put it like that. Because it's supposed to
But
show
yeah.
history, right? So it could be that this is like, hey, this is how these gods became, or these dragons became gods.
How big
And then
were
maybe,
they?
as you said, like Bahamut sacrificed himself to become a god, so he died but then didn't die. Who knows?
So how big was Tiamat size-wise compared to some of the other dragons we know?
Very
Still huge.
Was he tentacle daddy? Tentacle daddy?
more.
Oh.
Oi, oi, oi. God damn, that's big.
That's
Big and
huge.
scary, big and scary, big and scary.
We were in a very large horde of dragonborn.
Yeah, imagine like it was just a giant open space, and every like a little bit of like probably a hill, a little bit there, but it was like there was just more than what you could see of dragonborns. And when she talked, it wasn't like she had to echo. It's like you guys heard her clearly as she talked, but in a sense,
She
they,
had surround sound.
yeah, they all heard what she had to say.
Did I recognize the landscape at all from our series of travel? The one hill that I could kind of see in the distance?
I would probably say no.
I didn't know if I could try to roll for it.
Honestly, it would be very difficult. And to be fair, from a meta point, the landscape would have changed. So,
It was actually on a different continent. No, I'm kidding. Well, I don't know
Well,
that.
are we gonna fix the hole, or are we just gonna go get the fuck out of here now?
I don't know. Do we want to try and do that tomorrow? I don't think we should do
Elise,
it today.
I feel like it
I'm gonna start healing word myself.
was your
if
dragon
that's okay.
concentration by chance.
Yeah, it was.
I would probably say it probably lost concentration at some point.
No, it was. It was the moment I turned her into a monkey. It went.
Oh yeah, okay.
I mean, I had to choose. I was like, I wanted to keep it, but then I realized we're kind of gonna get fucking dicked here. She's a wimpy as noodle. I need to not make her wimpy as noodle.
I mean, it was a smart choice. It would have been a couple of turns before he could even show up.
Yeah, no. He gone.
Plus, without
No-
the
no
gorilla
Freya,
thing,
fuck
just dipping hard into that
She
HP.
would have been dead. She would have been fat dead.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, we don't need to help the monkey. I mean, they seem to be fine, but at the same time, it's like how much time do we want to spend here, knowing that we're on the clock, right?
I mean, we can't really travel until after we rest a bit, anyways.
I mean,
Garber,
well, I can't do shit.
now that you, X, and Voice have been thinking kind of about this, you get this feeling. Same one like you did before, feeling like these were made maybe for some sort of activation. And I believe I might have told you something about power. The feeling you get from this one is like a host.
A swarm host?
What did it taste like, by the way?
What
What?
tastes like?
He licked it.
Who are you asking?
No, he licked the mask, which was ashy, but nasty ash, dry ash.
Or were you asking about my cooked rations?
Nope. Nope.
So
Is cooked
if you
the
say
right word
host-
or is burnt the right word?
probably the same. I mean, cooking and burning are the same thing, no?
Are they not?
Not one
It's a
of those
control.
words.
Because
It's a
burning involves
it's a con-
oxidization, right?
I mean, it's controlled burning, but you don't want it to burn too much.
I'm not talking about just heating it up. I'm talking about the fact that this fire burnt all our clothes off.
Yeah,
Would
but
it not
burning
have
is
turned this into a hockey puck?
it would be making stuff into charcoal basically.
What are you questioning? The
We're
food?
No,
just
we're just being
hypothetical here.
We're
idiots.
making
What
fun of
question?
Ace ration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So if
pretty
it's
much.
if it's just so power host, does it mean that this is how they turned one of the things into a god? I don't know. Random idea.
Well, host can also mean like a group of things, right? As I look at my word of the day calendar, which is gone. Never
Yeah,
mind.
but it depends. Like, does it
You
like
got
I look at
burned.
the
Where
voice?
is your...
I look at
Oh,
I look at the
no!
voice because the voice is more of words. I'm like, does it feel like host as in a host of people, or host as in like?
Or no, that was the one paper that survived our encounter, right? Was the word of the day calendar. It was just a few days ripped out.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think you made that specific. Is that like they wrote obscenities and ripped out some pages?
I shoved the word the book that I got it. I'm like, here, learn all of them in one go.
I think it
We can't do
is
that. He's too
trying to
powerful.
mean like in a single, not a group. And this would be interesting if Elise has a point. If these were activated to put one to a higher status, but if that's the case, anybody could be doing it, or
Or
would
maybe
have
they
done
used-
it.
Or maybe they would.
They choose.
They used it
Maybe
to
they
put
choose the ones they
Bahamut's
want.
spirit in someone, and that person became the god we now know as Bahamut.
She does kind of look over to you, Garbu, and just, I may not be a follower of his, but I know he's still around.
I've had contact with him as recently as about a month ago, I think.
But have you not talked to him since?
Not in a little while. No. Not since. Well, I guess it's only been like 2 weeks. Week and a half. Not since some things.
Well, I doubt he would divulge too much, but I mean, it puts up the question, like, if it's the one is power, this is host, Bahamut died. I mean, it puts up the question, right? Did they make a new Bahamut or a different version of Bahamut, right?
I could try communicating with him.
Where's the next one of these pillars at?
Home for you? Well, relative home.
Relatively.
Stop frowning. You're frowning too much. You're getting wrinkles.
Can we
okay.
possibly?
Wait, like you know where your mother is, and what's your brother with the interesting name that I keep forgetting?
William?
No, the
No,
other one.
I'm not.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm not gonna help you. I'm not gonna help you remember it.
Christopher. There you go. I remember. I had to dig in the
Christopher.
memory. Oh, Christopher. Whatever. Anyway, there. It's around there.
What, Stormfair?
Yeah.
Could we possibly stop somewhere first? Because I think I need new clothes.
We could stop by Lynn's village.
I mean, I can give you my clothes. It's probably not made to your shape. Although you do look a little feminine, but not that much.
You know, I could take these clothes and refit them. For
No.
anybody.
No.
Sounds fine with me.
I
I was
want
gonna
my
say I just
that.
need like an hour with the clothes.
whatever
I
you're
can make a
comfortable
really
in.
nice outfit. It just has to include one piece of metal. Preferably around the throat where I can fast heat metal.
Whoa.
So, anyway,
Whoa,
what
whoa,
do
Garbu,
you
that's
guys do?
dank.
Should we
So-
start making camp then?
What, right here, where all the drakes are?
Maybe we head back to the other people's camp.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I look at the monkey like, yeah, you wanna go?
Okay. So
Back to friends.
he picks
The
all of
stories
you
us
up
at
and
him.
he will head back to the campsite, which I will go away.
Campsite
You guys okay?
sketch. Oh shit.
Is the frog
It
still
is-
bathing?
It is pretty much sun is setting at this point. You guys have spent a good bit. No, he is not bathing.
Oh thank God. He's suntanning now.
No.
I put on a beret and I'm like, oh, the frog legs.
Anyways, as
That
you
frog
guys
just runs away.
as you guys
I can
make
come
it
back
back,
and we're like, I look towards the female dragon. As she come back, I will look all fucked up and it's practically naked. And we're just like, yo,
Udak is like, is everything okay?
no, I kind of almost got killed. Well, she got killed, but we got her back.
Here, Faywin, grab some of their stuff. Madoff, come over here and help. You know, let's kind of get them at least set up.
Well, it's only him. And points at Ian, like he's naked, pretty much.
Faywin just kind of
Naked
like
too.
he kind of like stands like behind you, and just like, you're a bit small for my size, but I think I got something for you.
At
Is
least looks
nice?
over.
Are you cold?
Ugh.
Yeah, a little bit.
Puts his armor on. He's like, I know the feeling, and then just escorts you to his stand, where he gives you some clothing.
Oh,
Just that.
disappointed.
Yeah, just that.
Disappointed. Disappointed.
Well, y'all can be disappointed.
Well, my head cannon is different,
Disappointed
okay?
bros.
My head cannon is different. Anyway, I look at the female dragon board. Well, it was kind of fucked up. We did get the school staff though and some information, but so do you really need that hole to be covered up because it's kind of fucking big?
I mean, we haven't been able to see it, due to the fact that they do kind of swarm around it, but I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to try to leave him stranded on this island, constantly fighting, because eventually he will lose, and I mean, he'll die. He's a giant specimen. I mean, he's insane. I would like to get him some sort of safety, but
Does he want himself?
I would say through a little bit of gestures, it's kind of like unknown. This is just, this area is the only thing he knows.
So the question I posed then is, right, I know how people work, and people don't really understand big ass creatures. You know what I mean? It's like, where would he go otherwise? Like, that's more the question. Like, at least just pops the map out on the ground. It's like, where would he go?
I mean,
That's probably more the northern echo forest.
I mean, I suppose he could roam there.
I mean, he kind of understands about staying away from things, and if we either show him or try to describe, maybe he will understand to stay away. And I'm sure if he were to get close to like any of the villages, he'd probably just choose not to go to it. He's not a hostile or a domain aggressive creature. He just, from my understanding, he just wants to, live.
Bigfoot.
But
Either way,
Didn't you
Yeah.
guys say that Zetham has fallen?
Oh yeah, that place is fucking fucked up now.
I
Like,
say, what
proper.
about one of the peninsulas to the southeast of Zetham?
I'm just wondering. I was thinking about it. It's like, isn't this place in a way safe for him because there's drakes here? Like, sure, he might have to fight some, but the drakes don't seem to be like, we want to own the place. They're more like, this is our shit. This spot right here. And I know how people work. I know how bounties work. If he goes onto mainland, then he will probably be hunted because he's a special creature. People will probably hunt him. But right here, he's protected by the drakes in a way, and it's off. People don't really have any like interest coming here. So in a way, he's safe here, whilst not safe. Does that make sense?
I mean, yeah, you're totally right. It's just
I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I totally get it. It's just
I think
I
they
also know how people work.
I think they only stay away from here because the fact he can outpower them, but only for a small amount of time. As far as I am aware, he hasn't fought all of them at once, but he's fought some of them. And I don't know. If you think it'd be best here, then maybe
I mean, I can get him across. That's not the problem. It's
well, maybe we've just
What-
gotten too attached and spent too much time here to to kind of feel like he needs to leave.
I know one island that's abandoned that doesn't seem to have anything else on it currently.
It's not yet abandoned.
gonna take a while.
Well, I was gonna say it's really far away.
Oh. I mean, that's the problem, right? It's like, well, the distances with, yeah, I don't know, I can see, like, as you pointed the map in real life, in D&D real life, I'm like, well, it's really fucking far away, that's the problem.
But if he could, we wouldn't be able to fly the whole way. But if we could fly across the water and then fly portions while he's polymorphed, we could probably get
I
him
can't
there.
do that at the same time.
Oh, you can't
I
wild
can't,
shape?
unless you magically make me like concentrate on two different things at the same time.
Somebody else would have to cast polymorph on him.
Uh-huh. And also it will expire after an hour. And you have to recast it a lot then.
But we'd have to walk all that way. We could probably use that to just get across the water. Maybe.
I mean, if you
Polymorph.
really want... I mean, in a way, now that Zetum is completely fucking dicked, I guess the northern portion is fine.
For
Like, this
now,
part-
yeah.
You guys do know that there is a group of the
But
outcast
Oh, yeah.
dragonborn in the
Dragonborn.
north.
Ah, boy. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
there's that too.
Northeast?
That's why I was saying. That's the only
here.
way I
Here.
can think to get him okay is to
Or was
go.
it? It's in the
that-
northeast, right? Or northwest. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
And
there-
actually
we could
he's
also-
even
you
okay
guys
with
you guys
leaving.
have ran
Is he
into
okay with
some up
leaving?
here, but
Yeah.
there's a whole nother group. There's a good decent bit of outcast dragonborns.
But is he even okay with leaving? Has anybody consulted him?
We asked him, and he was like, he doesn't know.
Again, his response to
This is
like
all he
if it
knows.
was like, do you want to leave? And it's like, I don't know. Like I don't know what's past
He's
this.
never been anywhere else.
This is the only
I mean-
place. This
Yeah.
island is the only place he's been.
Maybe we could tip
Ideally,
the
the-
favor into his skills. Or the skills into his favor and like give him a weapon or something. I don't know.
I could make him a weapon, but I don't know if that's going to be more efficient than his fist.
his fist. Yeah.
I could make him probably a couple weapons.
I'm gonna make you a weapon.
I can make
Hey.
anyone a weapon, really. As long as I kind of understand its construction. Almost like I'm a blacksmith.
I mean, yeah, he has been here for a long time, so I don't know. Because like he doesn't
What
get
if
big
we
like
try
this.
going down into the hole?
I don't think we really have time for excursions like that.
Could we
Because
send
I can see.
the scout?
I mean, I
I
can't
could go
send
down
anything.
in hiding. If
I
it's
mean,
dark,
what if you
Got the
get caught?
speed.
And
If you
if
really-
if you
in the
get caught,
hole?
and then the, yeah.
if it's dark in the hole, I'm basically invisible.
I mean, it's underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these things don't need to see you to see you. You know what I mean?
They
True.
They do the
smell.
sniff.
You
They do the
smells.
sniffs.
you would know, Prime, as
That's how they
Dragon
saw you
being
the
your
first time.
favorite, that they don't have to rely on sight. They have
Okay.
a lot of other senses to.
Oh, they also have blind side, yeah. Now that
Yeah.
I think about it.
Yeah,
And
that's
tr-
true.
uh, But I think I understand that like you're attached to him, and we sort of get drawn into that. But I sort of feel like he's survived here for a long time. It's all he knows, and I think as long as he doesn't go out and like murder them on purpose, they sort of leave him semi alone.
I don't know
Have
if
they
it's
been
semi
here the
alone.
whole time he's been here? Like, if this has been a kind of arrangement for centuries, why would it change now?
It. They don't know. They came out here to just do investigations on things. Had nothing to do with the Drakes, the hole, or him. They stumbled upon him.
I mean, yeah,
And
well,
so-
judging from like doing the logical thing, then judging by his size, he's been here for a long time,
What if
and he needs to eat something. No, what does he eat? Drakes, I
He
suppose.
was a plants. He was eating that tree.
Yeah, that too.
We
But I
don't
don't think it's a panda.
necessarily have seen what his diet is, but he has, we would have assumed, carried some sort of meat from the drakes that he's killed.
I look at his teeth, like quickly. They,
another
no,
thing,
yeah,
wherever
looks
he
like
goes
it would
has
eat
to
meat.
have food?
Yeah, he also needs to have food,
an
and like the thing
omnivore.
is, like wherever we can bring him, there's not. I think this
I don't
probably
think
has
that
been something.
island that I proposed even has really that many animals on it. It didn't when we were there.
I think this is probably the safest place for him to be and the most sustainable as well, because he can just eat the drakes and be left alone. And I
beat up
think
the
well, if he
Drakes.
if he would take him over into the forest, then he would probably go hunt the little dragonborns and eat them, and then probably get killed or like fight and blah blah blah. And like I think everywhere where there's civilization, he's probably gonna get hunted and killed.
I guess you're right. Maybe as she kind of looks towards her other companions and just, maybe we really have been here too long. And
Would
maybe
he
we
like
need
a
to.
big sharp thing?
I, d- I don't know.
I mean, you're the only one he really communicates with, unless we cast
Can't you
tongues on
cast
him.
tongues on him again?
I,
Yeah,
I
the
would
spells-
say
I'll cast
he's
tongues.
like, if you're casting tongues, it can be then a lot more specific about weapons, because when she tries to like describe weapon, like he just kind of like holds up like a rock or tree, you know. But if you try to actually be specific and kind of show him like a little bit of details and like, you know,
Show
he-
pictures.
he could kind of understand like that there is a weapon that could maybe actually, you know, survive a combat. And it's like, I don't know, like, again, this creature doesn't understand the concept as much.
I think considering that he likes to use trees, maybe a spear or something would be fancy for him. Like just a poker.
I can find
Like
a
something that he can
way.
throw as well. Because like if he likes to, like if he throws things, then he can throw and he can stab with this. I take out my own spear and I hold it up in his direction and I go like stabbing and then I throw it into the ground. And does he and I do
How
thumbs
much
up
would
with
you
thumbs.
say a giant? How big of a spear could I make? That's worth less than 100 gold.
It wouldn't be tall
Jesus
enough
Christ.
or big enough beneficial for him. But if you guys
Find a
could,
really long tree and put a big spear point on the end of it.
if you guys could do, I would say this: it wouldn't be
That's
that
not a bad
hard to
idea.
at least have gotten a tree, and you could spend, I would say, half a day, even though it's nighttime now. It wouldn't, unless you guys do it through the night. At least half a day to like at least make the one end really pointy like.
Couldn't
But if
they
but if you want
just
to add
fabricate to make the one end really pointy?
if you want to add like a rock or some sort of like you know more shaped out stone and somehow like an actual spear, you know. you
I
could
mean,
poss-
I guess you could do that. I guess we could take a tree, and there's literally like fabricate the rock into the tip of the tree so he gets like a really big tree spear.
We could do this. We're geniuses.
And I mean, then he has like
If
a
you're
that.
spending a whole half of a day on this, why not?
I
Just
mean
spend
that. Yeah, exactly. You
another
can just
half
spend
day
spell
trying
on
to
it.
go back. Well, I'm saying why not just try to go back to the hole?
Because it will take us like 2 days. It will take me like 2 days to fix the hole. And I
I
think
might
he needs his
break it
food source. I
during
think
that
he also
second
needs
day.
his food. I think he also needs his food source. No, like if we block away its food source, he's gonna die.
Well, yeah.
I could try to maybe contact Bahamut and see if he knows anything about the hole.
I think we're over it. I've sort of felt like we came to the agreement that this is his spot and this is how it should be, and then suddenly we're going back on it now.
If
Yeah,
we
we
have
need to
10
leave
minutes-
Bigfoot's hole alone.
If we have 10 minutes, I can ask about it.
I mean, we have all the time in the world in that
I
sense.
just need to make some incense.
Do it.
I mean, if you want to
Like,
ask
we-
if
I need an hour to make the incense
Talk to Dragon
inside
Daddy.
of a sensor, and then yeah.
And then you gotta like, so you haven't spoken to your dragon patron in like a while, and then the first question like, "Hey yo, what up, hole?"
Hey,
Yeah,
do
what
you
do
know
you
what
know about the
fix
Drake
this
hole?
hole?
Wouldn't be the weirdest.
when two
Icebreaker
dragons
would
love
it?
each other.
When two dragons love each other very much.
Anyways,
Oh my god. No, probably not. Probably wouldn't be the worst question to ask.
I mean, it's up to you guys, but I sort of feel like we should just give him a weapon and then we leave.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought we were doing.
Yeah, that's
Dude.
also what I thought I was doing. I
Spear.
think we should
Giant spear. It's fun.
give him a giant spear and we leave and we, you know.
It also would help him for fishing too, possibly, if he wants to.
Yeah, just get
Not
a
eat
whale out of the
drakes.
water or something. I don't know.
I feel like you would need a net for the fishing.
Well,
I
you
don't
can go
think there's
spearfishing.
gonna be. Yeah, well, I
You go
don't think there's
spearfishing.
gonna be a fish big enough for the giant spear.
I look at the orcas on the out over there. I'm like, I see. Anyway,
I mean, but close
Um,
to shore.
I mean, orcas beach to get to kill those seals. Pointed at the seals over there.
I feel like we're adding a lot of animals.
Yeah,
to
we're
this
adding
game.
another. I'm just kidding. I just look at the monkeys. Like, you get like the biggest tree you can wield comfortably.
okay. He kind of goes off for a bit, and as you guys have all camp ready, have like a little stew going in the same cauldron that the fish took his bath in.
I cast create food and water off to the side.
I put my cinnamon
precipitation on
spoon
that-
in the
I
slot.
on that
and
cauldron-
advertise
on-
the gray mush.
I cast precipitation on that cauldron to clean that out.
As they're making stew in it. So all the stew just goes up out of the cauldron and onto the ground.
Back. No.
Any-
Beforehand.
anyways, he does
You
come
didn't
back.
see them making the stew.
He does come
because
back,
you
and it's
don't have your mask.
a decent sized tree. But the like the roundness of it is slightly smaller than Samos, and so it kind of looks like it fits easier in one of his palms.
Very good. Now we need a big rock.
Are there any big rocks around?
Maybe a big sharp rock. What? Well,
Yeah,
I
big-
can make it sharp.
He
Yeah, I was
just
about to say,
rock.
we just need a...
he just leans over, grabs one, and just kind of like lightly tosses it at the camp.
you.
It doesn't hit, but like everything shakes. If you're standing near the cauldron, like part of it kind of like gets on you and it kind of burns a little bit. If you had like a tent set up and maybe something like put
How
your,
many hit points worth of burn damage from the
no
splash?
no no.
Okay.
If you had like
One.
if you had some stuff like maybe you
I'm
put your
unconscious.
armor on like some sort of bag or whatever, like all of it's just like knocked over. And...
Fuck off. Helping the stupid monkey. Put the stick to the rock, Garbadia thing. Make him pointy spear.
What do you want done with the extra rock?
What extra rock? I look over, I'm like,
Can I
ah, fuck's
fabricate
sake.
the rock to make it sharp? What do you want done
Maybe a
with
little
the
knife
rock parts I'm
for
removing?
carving.
Make it disappear
Maybe
into
like
the
a
ether.
carving knife. Oh,
And you can only make one thing at a time with fabricate.
Yeah. Well, I'd be
mean, sh-
removing parts of the bigger rock to make something else, and like the parts I'm removing, I guess, would make it into sharp. Was my idea.
I don't know. She's kind of. I don't know, it's all, like, what are you gonna pick up the rest of the rock and take it with you?
I don't know.
She's kind of pointless.
I'll
Aren't
just
you
turn it
metal
into
boy?
pebbles.
You're a metal boy, not a rock boy.
Aren't all
Metal is
metals-
rock.
Yeah.
Even not for magic presence. Magic doesn't work like that.
What do
It's
you mean magic
specifically
doesn't
needed-
work like that? Science works like
Magi-
that.
No, his magic specifically needs
Listen,
metal.
I can cast this spell on metal, fabric, wood, rock.
Yeah, but your other thing doesn't work with rock.
Can you do it on
As
Tacos?
long as that rock contains a little bit of metal, theoretically
Eat
the
the
other
fucking
thing
thing.
works.
I slap Garby the back of the head. Make the fucking
I
thing.
will tell you all the time no.
Okay, I will cast. Well, not heat metal. I was talking about the channel divinity that, as it just needs to contain
Nah,
metal.
I will not get that deep into stuff like that.
Okay, I will cast fabricate on this large boulder thrown at me to make it into like a sharp spear point, and the rest, what I remove, just turns into pebbles.
Easy enough. Just falls apart.
Yep.
There you go.
It's like when a earthbender in Avatar like shapes a rock into a point where just a side falls off and crumbles.
Easy enough.
Okay.
Anything
Now bring the
else?
stick in.
No.
He puts it on
Carefully.
the ground.
Careful.
Uh.
Careful. Wait, stop.
Kind of like
I
rolls
hold
your
up-
boat.
I hold out my orange clothes and like waving them back and forth. Like,
Yeah.
no.
You're using like one
stop.
sleeve in each hand.
Brian puts on a hard hat.
Okay. And then I'll
Okay.
fabricate it into the end of the wood so that
Easy
they're like
enough.
entwined together.
He now
We have weaponized the monkey.
he now has a giant spear.
I have created the world's largest spear.
Yes.
Someone
would
contact.
you like?
I think like Elise just sits there and looks at the rest. I think we've upset the balance of the ecosystem here in the favor of the monkey.
Do you like your spear? Tongues would still be up after 2 fabricates.
He's just like, I would say it takes some time to get to understand how and to use said spear.
I show it with mine. I give him like a rundown using my own spear.
Easy
Pointy
enough.
end goes into enemy.
What do I do?
I look for the frog and I just start poking the frog to show.
He like uses the stick and hits away yours like.
So no, now we show good. Yeah, like now we show him spear to spear combat.
I don't think he. And she's just like she doesn't know what to do. Anyways, does anybody do anything for the rest of the night?
Once
No, no,
tongue ends on the ape, I'm gonna cast it on the frog guy if he lets me get close enough to him.
No.
I still have a thing where I don't recover spell slots very well. Can I not have that anymore, or do you guys already use that stuff?
If you
That-
read, I believe,
Oh, you choose one of the effects things that removes or something. I don't know.
yeah, because we didn't know which one you would have technically picked,
Oh, okay.
and so let me.
Would you have picked the spells or the attacks?
Yes, so
or-
you already done the attack, so you can either choose to regain HP again,
I would like to
or
regain HP.
If not, I can heal you.
to regain your spell slots.
HP. I should.
I have a bunch of low-level spells I can waste on
I'm
somebody.
gonna have to heal myself as well. Because now that you say
Okay.
that,
So
I'm gonna sit here and heal myself.
you can
with
take that
spells.
off and then take off that pick one part.
Oh, okay.
So at least you don't heal with naturally.
No, but I'm healing myself. Don't worry about it.
Well, I was gonna say I can heal you up because I get 2 second-level spells back and a first-level spell as actions.
Yeah, but I supercharge my spells. Remember?
Well, if
with
you
my-
have any room left, let me know.
So for Prime,
23.
so that you can, before you hit a long rest, go and look at your spells and kind of like know that what they should be. So like, for an example, your first level spells, you're 1 out of 4. You can only regain half of that, so I would say you gain 2 back.
Okay.
So if you hit the long rest button,
Yep.
you would have to go back and change that.
Just take 1 off of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you
I'm
used
at full HP.
a 1/3 level, so that other one would have came back.
Sweet. Thank you.
Does anyone else need healing?
Technically
Sure,
X, but he
Just,
regains his thing at a long rest.
His
Do you
health.
Yeah,
like?
same here.
Okay.
He regains his health, right?
Who just wants to get healed because they want to get healed?
So does anyone need healing?
That's why I asked. Does anyone just want to get healed because?
I just went to bed.
Sure, I'll take some.
I'm gonna heal
Okay.
myself.
Wake up!
I look at you and I'm just like, be healed. As I cast healing word.
'Kay.
And you
Aim
regain
for me.
8 plus. You gain 18 HP at the 8 because 8 asked for it. I'd say heal 8 and then 8 heals for 18.
12, 19.
Well,
Okay.
30.
guys, I think we did a good job. We weaponized the monkey. We didn't die. Looks at the voice. And let's go do the next thing.
Or 41.
Okay. So,
48.
So did you need more healing as Clay or not?
What? No.
Goes up from 1 hit point to 49 hit points.
Yeah, but do you
Great.
regain it on the rest or not?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, but what's
fine.
that? Okay. Well, yeah,
I
if
was
you
just
didn't.
wasting the spells to waste the spells.
Okay.
okay. So we will now go to day 41
Eh,
as we all wake up. Oh yeah, Aeth.
Oh, yeah.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I don't want to wake up wet again.
Natural 20.
oy.
Oh my god.
Okay. You do not gain a point of exhaustion as the nightmares of being on fire again does not spark a sense of panic in you.
This point
Mentally
sense of
strong.
joy.
Dang.
Mentally strong.
Yay.
All right. So, probably should put him.
We out of here then?
I'm
Nobody
fine
has
with
any
that.
complaints.
Nope.
Where to?
Ooh, 5. I think we're supposed to go to Storm. Wait, I did this
The
out of session
last-
last time.
The last thing you guys talked about was trying to go to Zolosis, see if you can use the teleporter.
I
to
know
rock
that was
in.
me talking out of game because I was like, I think it was quicker to go to Sloser and then teleport to Raqqa, then go into here, than to fly straight to there.
It saved like a few miles, like 30 miles.
Like I think
or
it say
something.
like 30 or 40, 30
Yeah.
or 40 or something. Plus, it would also give us a stop in a big city, which is pretty fucking sweet.
So
Get people some new treads and stuff.
Or
Okay.
you don't want me to just like reshape Elise's other outfits and just clothes
No.
specific to you? Oh, okay.
I don't think she'll like that.
They're borrowed.
I'm gonna take the cloak that I had made myself out of. I think I just made it out of like normal linen or something,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna, before we went to sleep, have fabricated it into a new set of traveling clothes for myself, if that's okay. Because
Sure.
I had one more fabricate.
So this would pretty much put you guys like right there at the water. And then
Because that was in the
4
big
hours.
one.
That's 4 hours. Yeah.
Joseph, did you see the thing?
And
see what thing.
I sent you a message.
Oh yeah, thank you. So I'll say this: during y'all guys travel, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and shove you guys there. As you guys are flying, there and kind of over the water, it's a honestly nice view, kind of being taken away back from the what's going on like on the other side of that little mountain. Elise, you get a message. A deal is a deal. We are now done with your friend.
Well,
I thought he froze.
no.
Nah, I was
At
debating.
least, like at least the eagle is like at this point it's like, I'll be coming. Keep
can
your
we just have us?
no. It's like just keep your flying things away from me, please. And the walking things, and everything else. Be there in a few days. And as we land, I just go like, guys, I need to go do something. We'll meet up in Slosus.
Are we just walking from here?
Yeah, I have to go do this. It's related to someone we left behind. I think we all know who I'm talking about. I mean, I can use the word, but I don't know. I'm sure you'll be.
Anyone come with you?
No, it's much quicker if I do it by myself. It's how do you call it?
You have a
It's gonna
few.
be.
You have a few items attuned, right?
I have 3.
What is that? Oh,
So you wouldn't be able to attune to anything
To
else.
make it easy to keep track.
I was like, what? Wait, what is that? Is that a giant hole?
No.
Do you want something?
No, I was gonna say if you can attune to one thing, I can give you something that would let you regain 3rd level spells, because I think that would let you travel a little bit more.
No, I don't need spells when I'm on my own.
Okay.
Oh, you mean I still have the spring of refueling if you want it back.
Oh, I was. Oh, okay. Never mind. I forgot that I
I
already
still-
gave that to you.
I have it. I mean, that's why we can keep traveling like this. Cause
Now I'll say this: if you wait for the next day, you could give them the eagles and let them fly, as you also fly on a separate one. So
Yeah,
they
let
would
me have
be
a-
kind of closer. Again,
We
it's
can walk.
Well, give us a head start. No.
I'm fine with walking.
Well, I was
Wait,
gonna
let
say
me.
we can even once we get to
'Cause if you
Lynn's
guys are
village, make
walking-
a cart and buy a horse.
If you guys are walking, you'd be back to like 2 hexes.
Well, I was gonna say if we can get to Lynn's village, we can buy a horse.
Oh
can
wait,
make a cart.
I retract my message to the thing. I say I'll be there in a day. That's what I say.
Okay.
So it's not a few days. I'll
Travel
be there in a
24
day.
hours straight.
No, 16 hours.
But I meant through the night.
Uh-huh.
So
I mean, I could also just go ahead there. Wait, let me have a look. There. Yeah, okay, that's much quicker. I just have to go ahead to Sloses and then. Yeah, okay, that's much quicker instead of flying all the way there. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I have my logistics figured out. I mean, I can give you an eagle for an hour if that will probably help you guys, and then.
It would probably get us to Lynn's village, and then from there we can get a horse, and I can make a cart.
Uh-huh.
I'm very familiar with all the nails, with where all the nails go inside of a cart.
Because you
Yeah, I
kept
know.
taking them out.
Yeah, we can do that
I
then.
did nothing of the sort.
Wait, why would? Okay.
Garbu very much took nails out of the cart before.
You know
I
what?
was very bad at lying.
Do I still know?
What?
yeah, you know.
Okay.
Garbu's a very bad liar.
With that natural 1 with a
Holy
negative 1 on
shit.
top of that, like the
He's so full of
trees
shit.
know.
Look, there's
I
a
think the
squirrel
trees know
that
you're
like.
full of
You
shit.
see the squirrel that's like pressing an X button, explode, 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 explode.
Yeah.
That's
So,
dope.
Okay, well, I'll give you an eagle for an hour, and then I will fly ahead myself, or the eagles for an hour, and then I will
Alright.
fly ahead myself.
are you doing that
Yeah.
the next day?
No, it's still this day, right? Because it's like, or we just woke up. We traveled 4 hours,
Mm-hmm.
so I can give them an eagle for an hour now, and I can fly 4 hours myself, and
Okay.
then continue like flying. You know, I
But
can
then
just
there's
keep doing
just
it.
a second eagle that just exists, or third.
No, you
eagle.
get both the eagles, and
Oh.
I turn into the eagle myself.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and put the group there as they took the eagle, and then you went to Zelosis, right?
To teleport to Slissy to then go to Crisport.
So we'll say this.
This is all on the same day for everyone, so you can do it however you want.
You're
Uh,
taking the longest time having all this time
Yeah.
passage as we're
So
shopping in
for
Lynn's
you,
village.
I would say for you guys. I would say they would be able to have spared a wagon.
Well, I can make the wagon if we can just buy a horse. But I can't make as a horse, a living horse.
Yeah. I would say
The way you say that, you
if
make me
you
think
guys
you've
could
tried.
do like 100 gold, easy enough for 2 horses.
I don't have any money.
Let
How
me
much you got?
open the
We have
bag
money.
of
We,
holding.
we should have money in there now.
I was like, I don't.
I'll
have
Yeah.
any.
take 100 gold out of the bag of holding and hand it to them.
She has 100 gold.
I mean, I'm quite sure we have money in the bag of holding. Yeah, we do.
Is there any way we
I-
could
I
drop
hand
it to 80? Maybe see if we get like
Guidance.
Stop.
two.
I would
Stop
say
cheating
this
on
is
them.
already like
Discounted.
slogger.
Garber's over here counting the gold out onto the table as Eight's just like, is there any way we can do 80? And Garber's like, yeah, guidance.
We'll say this is already lowered to 100.
Okay, that's fine.
Is it for 1 horse or 2 horses?
2,
2.
because I
Nice.
believe they cost more.
I think it depends on the kind of horse, but I think like the horses you would need for traveling quickly would be like 80 gold, I think, each, or something like that. I don't remember. It's been a while
Yeah.
since I
Well,
looked at it.
Take the win and go. Take the win and go. Take the win and go.
How
Honestly,
I give him
for
the 100
a
gold.
draft horse is 50 gold, so and that's a draft
Hun-
horse.
100 gold.
I just
100
had the
gold.
hardest time doing the math to subtract 100 gold from 628 gold, so I don't want to do anything that isn't an easy number right now.
100 gold. 100 gold.
When I
100
tell
gold.
you my brain is collapsing, I
Yeah.
Oh,
So you
God.
guys,
math.
if you take that out, you guys got a wagon. It's late. You guys would be more than likely
I'll
spending the
cast
night.
fabricate for the.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
You got a
Is
wagon
there a
again.
room that we could stay at here? At Lynn's Village?
Yes. Easy enough. Bypassing shit.
Right.
Easy enough.
Getting into the juicy parts.
Do
Okay.
you guys
What was the name of Lynn's village?
Lynn's
I
Village?
don't remember.
It's
I remember it. I mean,
it's
the
on
name has come up at
the
some.
it's on the Discord in the map.
Yeah.
It's come up at some point.
Or hold on, no, you guys don't have that. No, you do.
It's 5, right?
Yeah,
Tall Oak Acres.
yeah.
Yeah.
So look,
that was
there you
it.
go. You had it all along.
Something oak.
So, anyways, do you guys
Oak-
do anything for the night?
Mm. No, I don't think so.
I'll do one thing.
What do you want to do?
Oh,
I'm going to cast Animal Messenger.
Mhm.
And I'm going to call a rat.
the
Where's it
one
at?
from
There we go.
Garby's armor comes to you.
No.
And I want the rat to go up to Garbu and say, "I know you took the nails," and then leave.
Oh my God.
Roll me a.
Intimidation.
Yeah, just roll me intimidation.
With advantage.
I'll allow that.
'Cause Garby's gonna think it's from the rat mob.
Baby. Oh, I need
Oh.
it anyway. Oh, that's way better. Yay.
Garbu, as you were kind of working on the cart, right? You're trying to make sure everything is set for the horses and stuff. You just see this little rat kind of like on the, like the wheel part as you kind of like stop and look at it, and it just like stares into your soul for a second. I know what you've done with the nails.
I got Spirit Guardians targeting the rat as my enemy. That rat needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
We'll say the
As soon
second,
as I get scared of the rat, it just Spirit
the
Guardians goes
second
up.
you like cast it, like your arm kind of goes back, just a splatter of blood against the wagon.
No one must know my secret.
Garbu,
Bro, I was like,
you,
sorry, rat.
Oh my God.
Garbu, as you kind of like heavily breathe for a second, you slowly turn around. There is some rat staring at you.
I keep the Spirit Guardians up and just like back up against the cart, and I'm just like,
They slowly kind of like surround, in a sense, like they know that there's danger, but they're like watching for a second until they just scatter. But one just like stands up, like kind of like on its back a little bit, just stares at you menacingly.
You killed my father.
I knew
Prepare
the
to
rats
die.
were evil.
And then it takes off.
God damn it.
Anybody else?
Best
cast
use of animal
sending.
messenger ever.
I cast Sending.
Eighth, I need you to come watch my back while I finish working on the cart.
The rat.
Polishing the silver arm.
Oh man,
How-
dude.
What?
I need
Oh.
you to come.
I cast it again.
I need you to come within the next 60 seconds. Sorry,
All right.
54.
He's
I
just
walk down and see what's going on.
menacingly.
If nothing
What
else,
is it? Where's the enemy?
Watch for movement and kill it on sight.
If you just see like it's kind of late, there's not really hardly anybody out and about. So yeah, take it however you wish.
This is the biggest threat I've ever faced. If that
There's
tells you
nothing out
anything.
here.
I just point to the splattered remains on the cart that he can't see. Even if he does his top-down view, because then he just sees the roof of the shed I'm working in, or
So
whatever.
There's
as you two are
I just close the
debating
door
about
and
that,
just points to it.
Elise, you're mentally tired.
Mm.
Traveling as fast as you can to get to Zelosis. As you, where do you go? Like, do you go to the guild hall? Because you know that's where the
What what is the hot pools lady?
sort of, yeah.
I mean, that's where her operations are, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go to the hot pool, the spa lady's pool, the base of operations is. I'm trying to find like it doesn't roll off the tongue. You need to find something that rolls off the tongue.
You just make a perception check.
Hot tub dragon.
Fuck.
Natural 20.
Hey.
You know exactly where her balcony
Jesus.
is. As it, while there is a couple spread out and stuff, there's just something familiar about it as you kind of go and land and demorph. As she,
It has her style.
as she's like sitting, kind of like writing some things, and as you land, she doesn't really look, but like her eye kind of like looks in that direction as you kind of demorph, and she's, well, that's one way to make an entrance.
And he just looks at her like you see like the tiredness in her eyes, and she's like, "Oh, at least I got the right one." That's your vibe.
What is it that I can do for you at this hour of the night, day, whatever?
Oh, I need to get to Slissy, and I mean, I can give you a rundown on what happened in Chrisport and other places if you really want to.
I already know about the information. That's
Good. Although one thing I didn't mention, which I will mention to you, it was awful. As in, like, awful to watch. I mean, I'm quite sure you've seen your share of corpses, but imagine, like, the worst.
she does put
Corpses everywhere.
she does
blood
put
everywhere.
her pen down and just kind of like, you could tell she's invested in this and just. They said the information came from a reliable source. Wasn't necessarily sure who, but from what it sounds like, either it was you or you've been to a place that probably shouldn't have been to.
Yeah, I mean, this is related to that. We went to Chrisport, which is the worst place out of all of them, so. It was a mistake.
Let me ask you this, and did you said to her that you needed the teleporter, right?
To Slissy too.
Okay, my brain went out.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, and I don't necessarily see a reason why not to allow you to use. Is there a chance, a way, that we can regather these cities? Or is it
They are.
a false hope?
They are. It is doable. They are separate entities controlling each city. They made a deal with each other to cooperate up until essentially the point. From what I gather, right? I don't know if this is 100% correct, but from what I gather in our interactions with the one controlling Chrisport and the one controlling Zetem, that they made deals with each other to make this happen, but now they each have their domain. So it's not like if you attack one, the others will come and help. And your best bets are take the smaller cities first, then then Baymont, and Chrisport is the worst. The strongest entity is there. Is it a false hope? Maybe. But is it doable? With strong enough people, yes. Like the flying creatures themselves are not that strong. There are stronger, bigger ones from the looks of it, and then there's, a big entity of unknown power in each city.
Well, you look like shit. But
Yeah, well,
I can have. No. I can escort you myself.
also for the record, I think, considering that
Hector
the
Sewers.
the that the fallen king, ruined king, whatever the fuck that guy calls himself, I think it would be a waste of resources to fight for cities that when we are gonna be under attack by the unliving. If that makes sense. Within, looks at the calendar, 41 days, 42, 41.
Hmm.
It's up to you all because I'm not in control of the cities you dragons are in a way, or like the guilds are, but I'm like the cities have fallen. These creatures have not expressed the need to go anywhere, and they seem to also not be on the side of this fallen king. And I think it would be a waste of people's lives to first go into that conflict and then weakened be attacked by the unliving. But it's up to you guys, of course.
Hmm.
Trace is right.
I only have an issue with one place, and that's debatable. But thank you very much for your information. If
Yeah, I
you-
don't really know what to do either. I think we just do what we can.
She kind of backs up her chair and walks around the desk. If you'll follow me, I'll lead you to where you need to go.
Mhm.
And as you kind of start to walk into the room a little bit more and to start to go out the door, you notice that there's an individual standing kind of like in the corner of the room. You never seen this person before. They don't look like they belong here. Make a history check for me.
Really good at those. This is gonna be straight up what the dice just tell me. Damn.
Looks like a feminine dryad.
Uh,
Doesn't say anything, just kind of like not really even arms crossed, just kind of like in the back of the room. Maybe they were talking before you showed up, but this entity is just standing there. As you kind of walk by, they don't show or even come across this eerie tint of any sorts.
okay. As I guess we lock eyes as I notice them and they notice me. I will say in Sylvan good night.
As they respond, it's just, may the stars continue to guide you.
Tidily just nods and just like does a mental thumbs up.
But she leads you to the room that has the teleporter in it, and you can see for this one, it's kind of like there's a few kind of like circular chambers, and each one has about 2 or 3 different locations in it. And there was one that is like there is a heavy guard presence, and you could probably tell that some of the ones that are affected, probably most of the like in that circular. But she takes you over and kind of has to push past just some of the guards and just use the one on the right. That one will take you to Zillisy. And she kind of pulls somebody to the side. If you can activate this for her, she'd greatly appreciate it. Right away, ma'am. And they step into the room and kind of like in the center and go through the ritual of opening the gate to Zillisy.
make my way.
Making my way.
Wee, eagle goes wee.
All right. You are now there. Are you gonna rest
Wait.
there?
I think like I'm in no state. I said a day, and I'm still like if I sleep, wake up, then I'm still within the day. Plus, I also need to. I mean, I don't really need to. How late? This is like middle of the night right now. Am I like in exhaustion territory?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go fucking crash somewhere. I'm just gonna go do some like I'm just gonna go crash in the place. I'm just like, yeah, just give me a sofa somewhere. I'll just fucking sleep.
This is like one of those times because of you. Again, while your body is slowly kind of getting to that point, your mind is just there.
Yeah,
This is one of those times you sleep the entire time.
yeah. I just go.
But
Man, this is a dead ace to say to. Oh,
you
okay.
at least know you're in a safe territory to do so. So, as we go to the next day, to 42,
Could I do some things in the night?
what would you like to do?
I would like to say a prayer.
What prayer would you like to say?
I'm gonna try this the religious way, and then I'll try it the spell way if that doesn't work. So after I ensure that there's no rats in my room, um,
After a decent, kind of, it's starting to get to a long night for you, but a thorough check. So far, it
I
appears to be
will,
no rats.
kind of pull out my hammer, set it down, and kneel and kind of say a prayer to the Platinum Dragon, like whatever the Lord's Prayer equivalent would be for the Platinum Dragon. And then after I finish, I'll be like, I learned that you were dead at one point, and I found that very odd, and I guess I wondered how that happened, what happened with that. I don't know. It's been a while since we connected. A lot has happened. I'm sorry that I haven't tried to reach out before. I'm sorry that I left a friend behind and wasn't able to help my friends more.
Make a wisdom, or not a wisdom, religion.
Yeah,
check.
wisdom would be
Wisdom
great.
saving
Yeah.
It goes in saving throw.
Do I make a religion or a wisdom?
Religion.
Just roll high.
Should've
Don't
used
suppose it would help to
enhanceability.
guide myself.
I would allow it.
Oh,
-1. That's cool.
9.
9.
9.
You don't necessarily hear like a response, if you will. You do feel the presence, although familiar, the presence of Bahamut. He may not be present in this room, but there's no mistaking that he is not alive. Yeah.
Okay. I will
That he-
then
However,
take out one of my bottles of holy water. I have 4 of them still. Mm. Let me double check. Where are they? Here we go. Yeah, holy water. 4. I'll take out one of those, which it doesn't say this is consumed. And then I'll take up the materials that I have and use the hour to make some incense inside of a censer. And then once that comes to an end, I will ritual cast Commune.
Okay.
Which it can be my deity or it can be a divine proxy, so he could forward me on to Paragon again, I guess. Who's just gonna be like, why the frick are you calling me at 3 a.m.? But I will cast Commune, and once I feel it come to an end and connect after making the incense and preparing for all this, I will begin asking questions. Was your death involved with your ascension?
You get a mixed feeling back. It is a yes and
They
no.
can answer uncertain as well, or unclear.
It's unclear, but it's like a yes and no.
Okay.
It's more that they know, so it's not like it's an unclear. Like they, I don't fucking know. They know. It's just, it's a yes and no.
Can Lucy be brought back?
Yes.
Is Clarence himself?
Yes.
And then the spell ends. Because I asked 3 questions. It's only 3 questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not crazy. Okay.
Anything else?
I then take that same sensor, which wasn't consumed by the commune spell, and I ritual cast divination, which does consume it. Because I planned things out
Nice.
as much as Garbu's capable of, which isn't a lot.
Well, when it comes to more on a religious basis, he should know kind of like without a second thought. He is and was a part of a church, so.
Because it shouldn't fall under the same 25% chance as commune. It should be its own separate 25% chance, I think. Because it specifies that spell 2 or more times. So I'll cast that. Do I have the means to save my father myself?
You do. And if the response doesn't come back of something like you understand, like from who, it's just kind of like plain speech, if you will. You do, but it wouldn't be easy. And you might be disappointed.
Or are we just going to think a while on that last bit? And then cast ascending. Hi, Clarence. I don't know if you can receive this. just wanted to tell you I love you and I hope you're alright. Bye.
Clarence, you, in the middle of the night, asleep on the table, again, kind of messed up a little bit of your research paper that you've been working on, which, surprisingly, thanks to your father, you have gotten almost complete with the idea, while your father does think it's stupid. Maybe it could prove a little bit of usefulness, but at the same time, stupid. A way for an arm of metallic nature to relatively function on its own. But you wouldn't have to redo the paper that you just got done writing because it has now a lot of slobber on it.
And
But
it's
you
not all
do
yours.
receive the message.
Okay.
I'm almost done. I'm almost there. I should be back soon. I hope everything's well with you. I love you too. That's it.
Clarence, you, for a sense of understanding, you would end up finding it hard to go back asleep. This is the third or fourth time that you've woken up in night sweats of recalling that day, as it seems to be a somewhat reoccurring nightmare.
I don't know if you know, but I changed my alignment on the other one. For Clarence.
Since we're at that point, from something that we've talked about, roll me 3 persuasion checks. I'll let you be before you start rolling them.
Yep.
We'll do it like this. Roll the first one. If it's good enough, the next one can be with advantage. If it's bad, it would be disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so roll again. The next one with disadvantage. Clarence coming in clutch.
Hold on. Does that help?
I'll accept it.
Yes.
And then one more regular persuasion roll.
This guy and his flash of genius.
I'm not gonna flash genius that one.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Yep.
All right, anybody else just in case? For the night? No? Yes? Okay. So as we...
oop.
What you got?
I was gonna
I had a
I was gonna
moan.
go
I was gonna send one more message as well.
I was gonna go to Garbu actually.
Okay, so we'll say this. As he's sending his last message, you kind of like start to knock on the door. So Garber.
Lucy, I know you're probably dead. I just wanted to be sure. And then I'll just stay quiet for the rest of the time.
Doesn't connect to anything.
I'll just kind of cry a little bit before I walk over to the door and wipe my tears away.
Okay. Garbu, I just thought about this now. Sorry. Have you asked where your mother is? Possibly. She might be in Eastbourne, if that
I
helps.
hadn't asked her where she was, just asked her if she was alright. I have one more spell I can ask. I have a lot of spells nowadays.
Could
It's
help.
uh,
Help you with your closure on that.
yeah, I can check with her. I just yeah.
Do you want to open the
Uh,
door?
I did.
Oh, sorry.
And I know you can't see the door, but I did open it.
Don't do it.
I'll kneel down.
It's a full-size door. It's in an inn.
No, no, I'm kneeling
no,
down
no.
to
Yeah,
kneeling
it's
down
like
to be
literally
eye
facing
level
the
to
wrong
you.
direction. He
I
forgot to
was
take off his mask. He's
confused.
facing the wrong. He's facing the wrong direction. He's like slightly off to the right.
Are there any rats on 8th? Just had a quick. Okay. Just had to check.
Just had to check, huh? Alright.
Does Prime know what happened to the rat, by the way?
Nope.
Nope.
If he does, oh, bro, it's gonna happen again.
Oh my god.
It's
You're gonna have to drive him
It's
crazy.
gonna happen again, dude. I know it is.
At some point, I'm just going to be casting Spirit Guardians as we walk through a city with it only targeting rats. Any rats within the 15-foot radius.
There's gonna be a
Oh
war.
my god.
Someone's pet rat on the inside of their house is just going to evaporate
Only if you
as I walk
enter
past.
between your or like a knife enter your neck. You're like,
Okay.
it's made of
So I
adamantium.
did-
How the rats call it?
Oh jeez. Adamanti?
Uh,
Oh, no.
Anyway, continue. Sorry.
I did talk to Elise a few days ago. And I didn't get to talk to you, but how are you doing with everything?
Fucked up, man.
Bad?
And I know. Do you want to talk about it?
I don't know if I can.
Why?
I don't feel like it would go well.
I've seen visions of it already.
So you know how bad it was.
To an extent. After the tunnel got blocked, I didn't see anything else.
I can't really show you, and it's hard to describe, but I can maybe let you hear some of it, like with your sister's laugh. I'll kind of cast Thaumaturgy, and by Eighth's ear, he'll hear like a mixture of sounds of these thousands of things crawling on the wall and Lucy screaming as she's dragged away.
It's not pleasant in the slightest.
I don't. Did you know? After I left you guys, I was still haunted by that entity. And
Ocean?
it took.
She kept
No.
drowning you?
She was a lot nicer than that, whatever that thing was that was talking to me that I told you about.
The dark one that you had first encountered out on the
Yeah.
water? When the people
Yeah.
were, the boats were sinking and
Yep.
yeah.
But she helped me deal with that. For now, she keeps it away.
That's good.
And
Glad that she's been helping you more rather than drowning you.
yeah, I stopped annoying her too.
That probably helped.
I I want you to understand that I don't blame what you or at least and the others decided at Chrisport.
Right?
You guys were left in a really impossible situation. I'm not gonna blame you for what happened because I can already tell you guys are just beating yourselves up over that. I'm here if you need me to talk or to vent out your frustrations.
Why don't you come in then for just a minute?
I'll get up and follow in.
Don't trip over the. Oh, sorry.
As you trip over Garpu's armor that's all piled in a corner.
Um, I. I only really had Clarence as like I had my parents, but like I didn't really have any friends. I just kind of had Clarence, who is my brother, and then everything went down with him, and he disappeared. And I got the feeling people were trying to hide things about that from me, but I didn't know what. And Lucy and Luro were also like siblings, and I don't know where Luro is now, and based on the way you guys act, I don't think I want to know. And I do know where Lucy is, and I know we can bring her back, but I don't know if she can forgive us. And at least one time told me that sometimes if someone wants to run into a tree, you need to stop them. And maybe her running into Chrisport was like her running into a tree, and we should have tried to stop her. And I didn't say anything then because she's kind of always let us, even if she didn't really intend to. And I've always just kind of followed. But maybe in the words of Gazareth, I should have a little more conviction of my own feelings, like a dragon. It's maybe I shouldn't just follow. Maybe I should speak up more about what I think. Just feel like
Sometimes we learn when we do run into that tree, though. And sometimes we learn lessons that you never want to learn, and you have to deal with the harsh truth of that.
and sometimes we hurt someone we love, and we can't take
We
it
do.
back.
We can never take it back, but we can always try to better ourselves in the future after that. From what Elise hasn't said anything to me about what happened to
You
Luro.
tried to roll to see if you could hear the conversation.
Nope. Something else.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Didn't work.
Okay, I thought that was what you were doing. Was
Didn't
rolling
work
in
at
the
all. Oh no!
Trying to
no,
hear and
I thought you were
eavesdrop.
pulling an Elise to see if you heard the conversation.
I didn't even roll the right person. Didn't even matter.
Were you sending another rat?
No.
Oh.
It wasn't any.
Another rat comes in.
Just guys, keep going, keep going.
It's
Sorry.
like no.
All right.
Sorry, I just heard the dice roll and I
Okay.
was like, excuse me?
When I asked Elise about it when I first came back, because I was not confused, I guess curious about where Clarence and Luro and Lucy were, but I asked where Clarence and Luro were first. She told me that even I didn't want to know what happened to Luro. I think for Elise, it's the best. It's putting more weight on her shoulders, I would say, and eventually, even the strongest people do fall or falter from that weight. So I can tell it bothers her greatly, though, what happened to Lucy, though.
I know it does. I just
I think it's good, though, that you're speaking your mind, though, when it comes to decisions, though. It gives it. It might not seem like that to you when you do speak your mind, but it helps the group. It allows us to think things through more, and we strategize more instead of going for one plan, which for the most part has worked, but there are going to be times where sometimes that plan might not work. Well, given sometimes things cause the plan to go AWOL.
there's been a few times where I've wanted to do something different than what we ended up doing, but ended up just going with what everyone else decided on.
Like with the giant ape and the drakes.
I wish we could have helped him more. I know we're on a bit of a timeline. And there is one thing that I need to do that I am not willing to take no for when we get over towards the haunted peaks.
And that is.
There's a place I need to go to when I know the time is right.
Well, with the apes, or with the apes situation, if we make it out of this alive, I'll help you with figure out something to help the ape out.
If he's still around by then.
If he is. Could be a good way to find something to plug that hole up, if we can.
Well, in theory, if I get enough diamond dust, I can have a bunch of things to plug that hole up.
Might be able to.
But once we get over there, I need to try to locate where it is.
I know I'm not Clarence, and I'm not. You and I haven't talked nearly as much as you have with him. But if you need anything, I'm here.
A hug could help.
He. I extend one arm because I probably left a silver arm back in
That's the
my
wrong
room.
side. No, I'm kidding. I'll lean into the arm.
I'll hug him.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's alright.
Have you heard anything from your sister since then?
I am not.
Probably for the best. No offense.
Will and I decided that we're gonna get her closure and try and help her. Whether that means if we can help her come back to helping us, or send her to meet up with Father and Samuel. But we're not gonna worry about those too much. That it messes with our mind too much.
I can try asking my patron tomorrow to see if... Is it tomorrow or is it 7 days? I would know this without having to check. But I don't know it off the top of my head. Yeah, I can try asking my patron tomorrow if he thinks she can be saved.
You don't have to. If you don't want to.
Would you like me to? I'm not sending her a message. That I
If you
wouldn't do that if you paid me. No, no offense.
No, I'm not going. I didn't want it.
But I
don't
can
want.
ask about her.
If you want.
It only cost me like an hour and a half of my time.
Oh, we got time on the cart.
Yeah. I just won't be able to drive. I'm sure Prime can drive a cart, right?
Yes.
Well, Abe can't
Yes.
see. You're not here.
Oh. Well, you don't know that.
Might have to have X drive first.
Yeah, X probably knows too. At least the voice would, right? She doesn't have wings.
Could we talk about that? I just
X
thought about
having
that.
wings, or the voice being a completely normal person who's just traveling
The
with
voice
us?
being a completely normal person that's traveling with us.
I was terrified she was gonna die, and she did. At least
Yeah.
she's alive.
Mm-hmm. Does that mean we gotta turn her into a giant monkey every
can't
time we
do
get to a
that.
fight?
Can't do that.
I can't
Can you
either.
do that?
No. I can turn her
Prime can't do
invisible.
that either.
I can turn her invisible.
I can heal her.
Mm.
We just gotta avoid fights. That's simple.
You make it sound so much easier than it actually is.
It's not. Very much not.
No. Best I could do is cast invisibility on her.
I can cast Sanctuary, a self spell.
So, anything else for the night?
I can probably cast Sanctuary.
Probably not, no.
I have one spell left, so I'll cast Sending to my mom after 8th leaves.
Okay.
Ma, I know it's late. Do you know what city you're in? I'll try to meet if I can. I love you. See you.
It's been hard to try to sleep these past few days, but I love you too, Gorbu. I believe they said I was in Cruxburn.
The actual fucking
Cruxburn.
tits.
Dang.
Holy shit!
Dang, Crick. God. Okay. Okay. He's like walking out the door and he just hears Garbu on the head. Dang!
Again, when all, besides Drawridge, really, when all three cities became attacked, they just opened up teleporters and just started sending.
Yeah. Throwing people in, yeah.
Because people were trying to survive.
Literally.
So there is people all
were-
over in every place that are from mixtures of others.
Yeah, like the little like damn from behind the door.
Prime probably even hears the dang with her passive.
Damn, son.
So,
Wakes up. What?
Yeah, because it's like 3 a.m.
so
Unless Prime was staying up.
anything else?
No.
No.
Sleeps. I'm gonna
Is
actually.
there another tentacle daddy?
I don't have any more spells at all, unless they're second or below.
Okay. So, as
Sleeps.
I already put it on day 42, you guys, everybody wakes up.
Yeah.
Prime, you should have all your spell slots
Yep.
back, and make sure you change your thing on public.
Yep.
Thank
you.
Okay, if there's not too much from you guys, I can go ahead and move you along. But if you do think of some, we'll get to you in a second. Elise, you are awake. You feel
Just to be sure, we're on the 42nd.
yes. You do feel your body feels rested. Your mind's still kind of a little bit shaky, but it's been needed a lot of rest. That's for sure. And this whole sleep thing really did help you. So,
Before I cross over to the other side, I'm gonna go buy 200 pounds of salt.
of salt.
Oh shit, she died.
Okay.
Yeah.
She crossed over.
Must be in a higher state.
For 10 gold, apparently, according to the thing.
Okay.
I walk up to the how do you call it, the harbor, and I go, 200 pounds of salt, please. And I have 10 gold in my hand. There you go.
Gladly accept it. He takes him a second, but gets you what you need.
Thank you very much. Good day, sir.
Yeah.
I'll then move off to the side where no one is watching me, and then I will sort of rummage around in my clothes and arm, and I'm just like, after a while, he's just like, fucking stupid magic spider. Anyway, I'll be coming over in a bit. Let an eagle through, please. Thank you very much. It's a big one, not a small eagle. There you go. See you in a bit. And I will.
She will be located at the front of the city. I think I was nice enough to put her on display,
Very well.
but I would not waste time.
Yep, in and out. I know the deal. You can also take your spider back when I land. Thank you very much. Had enough of all of this shit. I will make my way.
Okay. You jettison over.
Flying close to the water, so not just to fly into the fucking shore. Bullcrap.
You kind of get flashbacks, but you kind of curve a little bit as you kind of going to circle around. There is some that seem to get mighty close to your comfort level, but they don't.
Whoops.
You dodge out of the way as one kind of like carelessly like tries to ram you. They don't.
Don't make me kill you, motherfucker.
They don't seem to attack, but besides that one stupid one, but they, as you're kind of like flying, and think of it like they're about 20 to 50 feet, almost mirroring you as you kind of go over, and you kind of watch them because again, it's way too close to your comfort level. And it's not like you're going to really hit anything. You spot the fact that some of them are just like blood is just flying off of them. You get the sense of a wild beast ready to tear into more things. They are hungry.
Oh, god damn.
But they know what they are told. As they continue to mirror you, not pushing greatly. And as you come to near the front end, you can see that there is kind of like a more bigger creature, but he just kind of has his arms crossed. And you can see in front of him is almost like a shrine. Like think of like a very very small, right? You know, they didn't make it like super high or anything, like a pyramid, but instead of a pointy top, it's just kind of flat, and it kind of just shows her like relatively exposed. And you kind of fly and you demorph like right in front of this thing as he just sees you, doesn't move, doesn't say a thing, just watches you as you go get closer to her. And you can see there is so many little cuts, bite marks, what looks like maybe claw scratches, all over her body. Her face, well, yeah, all of those type of markings. You can see almost like the blackish outline to that she did have kind of like on her body, which a part of you think that used to be kind of like the greenish color that kind of gave off, but it's just now pure black. You don't see any sorts of scales on her at all, but a part of you might wish she still had it, as it might have maybe helped protect a little bit against all of this markings, that possibly signs of torture, if you will. There is kind of like a little bit towards the center of her belly, seems like a slight singed mark. You don't know if what that came about. Her hair, as once a decent sparkling of a blondish is now just mangled, tangled, dirty, blood in it, dirt in it. But it's the eyes that get you. It's just open, pure white. You don't even see the pupils in it. Around the mouth, it's kind of like darkish. A good idea of like a representation of kind of like what happened to her is when they were taking the tail beast from the Jinchuriki in Naruto, and they kind of like was things coming out, kind of like that.
Well, at least we'll close your eyes and just sort of expectantly, well, take your spider back, please.
You don't.
Looking disgustedly at the thing standing there.
He just continues to stand there. You don't see anything moving off of you. If you were like really like trying to look or something, you just don't see anything.
I wait 15 seconds and then I start. I just say out loud. Yes, go ahead.
Just make an insight check.
I'm at 16.
As you kind of like, you wait for a second, as you kind of like also start to go to like kind of scoop her up a little bit. You wonder, because again, you're not seeing anything. Maybe it died because of the fire.
Good. Well, if Elise says, well, if it died, good. Anyway. I just look at the creature and I say, like, have a good day. And I turn into an eagle and then sort of switch her into my claws as I transform and I just fly off.
Okay, you wonder. Alright. You as you're holding her and you kind of go to transform, she kind of like hovers for like a second as your feet become the claws to grab a hold of her and take off. And as you're leaving, he just kind of like walks over to the thing, just kind of kicks it as it just kind of falls apart, and then just walks back into the city.
I guess if this creature tried to roll insight on Elise, like if it was looking through the eyes, I think if she would roll high enough, I will give you this as DM if like you can decide what you want to do it. Like I think it would see Elise disgust and incredible rage, but she's like, we made a deal, but like she could probably see the rage in her eyes. And also a sadness hidden behind it.
Honestly, it wasn't that. I would
say...
say...
what she could see in Elise if she wants to check that.
Yeah, no,
that entity.
It wasn't like an insight, I'll tell you that much.
No, for me, like if you as a DM want to do it on me, this is what Elise is feeling. Elise is feeling those things like rage, sadness, and disgust. That's what happened.
As you fly, it sucks at this moment being an eagle, as you can't wipe away the tears as you're crying as you just
eagle form
fly.
Do eagles have tear ducts?
They do now.
They do.
So much as it goes through you, and it just feels, even though it's at this point just a body.
They do.
Nice. Even though it's just a body, it feels so light as you just continue to fly.
Yeah, I just fly back up to the city. I just fly around and back.
Okay.
Because I also need to get down south again later, but unless I'm disturbed, I'm just gonna fly off to, I'd say just outside of the city, because there's no point in doing this inside the city.
You would have to go a little bit away, only because the fact that during this time, And this is something that if you guys really pay attention to a lot of the other cities, there's refugee camps now outside of it. So
Yeah, I mean, I'll be in a direction where no one
yeah,
will probably look. I mean, I'm an eagle. I can go wherever the fuck I want.
yeah. But there's
So I
there's a
just-
little spot
yeah.
outside that you go to.
I think I will probably land near the water so I can sit at the water because I'm gonna have to sit there for 8 hours.
Okay, we'll put you on that little
Yeah,
time.
whatever. I
Or
will,
did you
I
still
will
want to
whip
be
out-
like over here?
Yeah, on the island, just like here on,
Oh,
on the
okay,
beach
okay.
or something.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. I will whip out the cauldron, the little one that's broken, and she's just like, well, if only this is one use, I guess it's still worth it. Who knows, right? Let's see. Does it have a word? No. Whatever. I just make it grow in size, and I put her corpse inside of it, and I just take the salt, and just tear it, like pour it on top of it. And I guess I just, with my connection to the cauldron, I will activate its rebirth effect, and I will sit there and wait for the next 8 hours until it works.
Okay. You just kind of filled with nervousness and all the emotions before as you kind of sit there. The sound of the waves coming back in and out, and it's a very painful 8 hours.
Probably a lot of replaying things in the head, like over and over and over. What happened before, what happened during, what happened after, and it's just probably a lot of stones being thrown in the water as well.
Was anybody else wanting to do anything?
I would at some point while we're traveling spend an hour in the back to create another incense sensor
Mm-hmm.
for divination. And I'd ask first if we have any 3 questions that are yes no to ask, or I think that one is 7 days. Let me double check. Nope, it's also just a long rest. You know what? I'll actually just while we're in the back, I'll use those first 3 for myself using that holy water and the incense.
Okay.
Let me remove the material to create the sensor. Let me make sure that it removed it because it didn't last time. Okay. I'll cast Ritual Cast Commune, and my first question will be, is the place I need to go to in the north of the Haunted Peaks?
Yes.
Is the place I need to go to near the obelisk in the Haunted Peaks?
You would know the obelisk is down here, unless you're talking about the
Oh.
ones here, because I think it's
Yeah,
here.
there's one up in the north as well, isn't there? There's
Yeah.
one in the south and in the north.
Yeah, one at the desert tips, and I think it's
I
either.
feel like it could be inferred the one I meant was the one in the north.
Then no.
And then the third question I'll ask is the place I need to go to on the western side of the northern portion of the Haunted Peaks?
I would say you kind of get a little bit of an understanding of just like it's kind of like just somewhere here.
Basically, I split it into 4 quadrants, more or less, and I was trying to ask, like, north or south, and then if it was near the obelisk, I was going to assume it was to the east over here, and if
No.
it wasn't, the west over here
Just
somewhere.
for sakes of notes, just say it's like a square or two above the.
Okay. And then after that, I'll turn to 8th, and I'll be like, I can do a divination spell to ask if your sister can be saved if you'd like. If not, I
Sure.
can divine something else.
Go ahead if you want.
Would you like the answer? I'll tell you from experience. I asked about my dad, and I wasn't very happy with the answer I got.
Answers need the answer, otherwise, never know. Yeah, unless you ask the tough questions, I guess.
Ritual cast again, and this time it'll consume the sensor. So bye-bye to that. Granted, I can make a new one in an hour the next day. And I will ask, can a sister be saved?
Is this one also where you need to roll a
Divination's
d100
the
or?
one. Divination's where it can be a short answer. I can hit the description again.
I just want to make sure it's not the one where like if you do it more often, it doesn't.
It's
There's a-
only if you do it in the same day before a long rest, I believe. Let me click on it if I can find it. These stinking spells. If you cast a spell 2 or more times before finishing your next long rest. Because I did the last one before the long rest. So this is the next. I wouldn't be able to cast it again this day.
Oh, you did commune and then now divination.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. Just wanted to double check. That's all.
Yes,
Okay.
because commune does not consume the spell components. It uses incense and holy water, and it is not marked that it consumes it.
Okay. Cool.
Divination does consume.
And you says, can his sister be saved? Right.
Yes.
Okay. Can it almost responds back as like a question asking a question. Can a rotten disease be curable?
To be exterminated.
I'll tell a.
So it's a choice, at least.
Question. Can a rotten disease be cured?
You can make a medicine or a nature check if you like. Garbu, you would have.
Him or me?
It would be Garbu because of the fact that this could
Right.
technically rely on the healings of the church.
Oh. Oh. I rolled well. 23.
You do know that
You know
while
what's
there
better than
is
23?
diseases that could be cured with, like high magic, sometimes if it's not maybe done right or done quickly, it could still leave some sort of lasting effect on the host. Even though the disease is no longer there, they could still suffer from something because of it.
Well, from what I know, a disease could be healed if it's done correctly and timely enough, but it could leave some after effects.
I'll talk to William about it when we get to Stormfair. Then he and I can
William have
decide
had
what.
enough time to make it back to Stormfair? Out of game question.
I mean, it kind of depends. You guys could technically hit that, but like, it probably would be more on back at the base on one of the islands that that he works at. So technically, you
Okay.
could like hit that and go find the other place that you need to find there.
Yeah.
Technically, that
When
I
we
don't
go
think that would
to
take
the
long.
obelisk, I can ask Nick if William's there.
Zach.
Zach, yes. Nick was the rogue we traveled with, who somehow I got confused with the Goliath we met only once.
Well, Nick could change their appearance.
What if Zach and Nick are the same person? I mean, have we ever seen them at the same time?
Oh boy. The pigeon just sits there, fucking slaps you in the back of the head.
Ow!
Well,
The pigeon
I'll
mafia
leave
is
the-
out to
I'll
get
leave-
me now too.
Oh yeah, that
It's
explains
the
the rats that
metagame.
are following us
It's the
around the cart.
metagame pigeon. It's a pigeon in full plate armor, just looking like an absolute badass.
I think this would probably be a good spot to stop on. And we'll see if you guys...
The suspense!
Yeah. If you guys have... Okay. So...
It was a joke.
No, too late now. Garbu. So you're going through all of this, right? You're focusing on doing, like, all of these spells, trying to get some sort of understandings on little bits of things here and there. There, you see kind of like past Aeth, his back is like against the openness of the wagon. You see an owl as it kind of like hovers like a little bit back behind you guys. You swear on like your entire life that the owl has a rat in its mouth and the rat is pointing at you. Before it veers off. And you just get flashbacks like the blood, and you kind of look in that direction because you know where it's at. You remember it being on the outside, but why is it on the inside?
This whole subplot is more interesting than the actual game.
And that's where we'll end.
I licked the blood again.
So we'll end it there. We'll see if you guys have anything else you're wanting to do. Just make a note of that, so then next time we'll get to that point, and then of course with Elise to see what comes up after 8 hours.
Yay.
So thank you everybody for coming out and joining us. That would be it. So as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and we'll catch you later. Bye.
Bye bye.